Okay, awesome. All of you, welcome. Good to have you all here. Welcome to the mid-evaluation review of the UXM Designathon November 2022. Yes, welcome to all the participants and all the mentors, alumni mentors who are here. Very proud to be the students of the same program, and 1 to 2 years back, few of them just few months back. And all the red people you see over here, the mentors, and all the light backgrounds are all the people who are participants. Probably next hackathon, most of these white tiles will become red tiles. Because there are already a lot of red tiles who were white tiles in the last hackathon. So good to have you all here. So yeah, so what we're going to have a session today, which is going to be about evaluating the participants' work in progress. It's been around 24 hours since the hackathon has started, and most of them have reached a certain stage. Most of them might have finished their research, interviewed a set of people, gathered a lot of resources, and might have started some form of ideation, making some wireframes. And tonight they'll be making UI, and tomorrow they'll be going and conducting usability tests and presenting their final solutions, making presentation and all. So at the end of 48 hours, tomorrow at around 10 p.m., we'll have the final presentation and review. Okay. So with that being said, so this is also going to be in a call where evaluation will happen. You will be all the teams. Yeah, all the teams will be evaluated now by the mentors and by the audience as well. So all the people who are watching this live on YouTube can also give us suggestions about after each review happens, I'll be asking the audience about what is your review for this team, and out of 10 you'll have to give us a rating. So audience ratings will also be considered. Participants ratings will not be considered because obviously you'll be rating your own team. But ratings can be given. You can ask your friends, your families, your whoever to join the live and give us the ratings for your team on the YouTube. So the PR team will provide you with the YouTube live link. So you can publicize that, you can give it, you can put it on your WhatsApp status, you can put it on your Insta status stories, send it on WhatsApp groups, and you can gather people to give rating, review, and whatever for yourself. Okay. But yeah, awesome. Okay, so let me share my screen and quickly show you, present to you what the PPT team of the hackathon has prepared for us, for me and for the presentation. Yeah, like yesterday, since everything is like a last minute thing, I'll be reviewing the slides while presenting. So I hope the presentation is according to whatever I've discussed with the team. So yeah. Okay. Awesome. So, okay. So a quick context. Adarsh, what are you doing, man? 1 second, I'll remove annotations. And disable annotations. Okay. Does it happen accidentally?
Yeah, actually, I thought that was a overlay of my iPad.
Oh, okay, got it. Okay, cool. Yeah, cool, not a problem. So, yeah. So just to give a context to all of you, so this is the second UXM Designathon of the year. Mostly we'll have the next one next year. I mean, or sometime in January, around 3 to 4 months from now. So yeah, and then we have had multiple groups who are participating, around 5 to 8 members in each team, and each of them has selected one problem statement to solve in multiple categories. You will understand about it while they are presenting and all. We have spoken most about the teams and all that stuff as well in the presentation. So yeah, that's the overall idea. So they're supposed to solve this problem, this design problem, in the next 48 hours, starting from yesterday, Friday 9 p.m. Till the 9 p.m. Sunday is the 48 hours period where they're expected to solve this design problem and create design solutions, identify design problems, and create design solutions, which means do research and analyze the research and present UI and deliver prototypes. So, and they'll have to make a complete report of this, and also they have to make a complete video of whatever they have done. Okay, so that is what is expected of the people in this competition. Okay, so what you're seeing right now is the mid evaluation, the 24-hour evaluation, where there are multiple judges over here, the multiple audience, and including myself giving evaluation to people based on what they'll be presenting. Okay, so okay, so one second. Yeah. Okay, so basically we'll be having we have some statistics about what's going to happen, what's happening over here, introduction to certain teams over here, multiple checkpoints which are there, the judges, the criteria, the presentations, and we'll be having a closing call, and we'll remember ourselves that we are going to be students for life. Thank you for that, Krishna, voting this year. Anyway, okay, so we have on total 120 participants. Out of the 120 participants, we have, and all the participants are a part of the Career Accelerator program, UX Design Career Accelerator program by Growth School, which I handle, right? And it is not all participants in the program are also allowed to participate in the hackathon. You will have to have finished your first project, which mainly focuses on unlearning. Only after I certify people, certifying not in the sense of giving a certificate, there are multiple levels. Only after I approve people to have reached a stage where they have unlearned, I'll be graduating them to the next level. And only those people in that level are allowed to participate in this hackathon. That means you will have to reach a certain level of product and UX maturity to participate in this hackathon, right? So yes, if you are watching this and if you want to be a part of a similar hackathon, you will have to apply to the Career Accelerator program, UX Design Career Accelerator program of Growth School, and you will be able to find the link of application in the description of this video. Okay. So yes, in that way, right now you're seeing 15 teams participating over here, 48 hours, and each team is working on a different problem statement of a different product, real-like products, which we'll be going and seeing. And yeah, therefore 15 problem statements. Okay. And then next, we have had around 100 volunteers in around 7 teams who have actually made this event possible, whatever you're seeing right now. The volunteers have worked for around 3 days and nights, and definitely around 48 hours non-stop for making this happen. So, and I mean, it's like as many number of people as the participants of the hackathon itself, right? So, but yeah, they were divided into multiple teams: program management, alumni connect, problem statement, public relations, workbooks, Notion, presentations, doing multiple activities to just for this 48-hour event we have done a lot of stuff. The program management making sure all the things are going in time, the alumni connects team, gathering all the alumni, contacting them, getting their time for lives and all that stuff, and getting them as judges for this event and all that stuff. Problem statements team sitting, and they've created like around some 40 to 45 problem statements for people to pick from, and we have picked 15 out of those 40 to 45 problem statements. uh, you know PR, the public relations, the PR department has taken care of all the publicity, the YouTube live streaming, the memes, the Twitter accounts, Instagram, all the publicity which you are seeing out there is being handled by the PR team. The workbooks team has written extensive workbooks of using which the people are actually going and making their reports and presentations. They're using the workbook as the guideline for going and doing the projects. We'll be seeing those workbooks when people present it, right? The Notion team has literally translated everything, whatever is there, onto Notions, and the presentation team has made sure that all the presentations and all the kinds of assets which are required for this hackathon have been made. So such wonderful stuff. Can't thank each of these people, each of the people who have actually volunteered here. Can't thank them enough. All the energy they have shown and all the enthusiasm they have shown to make this event possible. It's mind-blowing. So, and you can use this volunteering experience very well in your profiles because real companies are looking for very good people, not just good in their existing UX skills, but people who can make stuff happen. And you're making this happen, and it's like a huge spectacle which you're watching over here. And that means it's going to go as a very good thing in your portfolio, right? So yes, with that being said, let's quickly go and meet the teams. We have the first team. This is the Misfits, the Misfit, who are solving a problem on Apna. Okay. And then we have the team Design Dragons solving a problem statement on Nika. You can see all their wonderful work done by the PPT team, trying to collect all their photos and all that stuff. This is really great. Anyway, then there is this Elite Designers Team 3 working on Misho. All the teams, if your team name comes up, please cheer up on the YouTube chat or on this Zoom chat. Come on. Yeah. Anyway, so the next thing, Walkie-Talkie, team Walkie-Talkie, who's working on the problem statement for GeoSavan videos. UX Dragons working on the problem statement for Mama Earth. Okay. Team 7D, 7 Designers 7D working on Book My Show's Buzz feature. UX Avengers working on this product daily objects. Yes, and then you have Boat Rockers. Yes, they have kept their name of the actual product, Boat Rockers headphones. Just the Z became S here, but whatever. They're working on Farm Easy. Yeah. And then there is Team Nonads working on Cult Fit Pass. 7 Wonders working on MMT holiday packages. Team Kacha Badam, raw almonds, working on this Park Plus product. Yeah. Weekend Spirits working on Dunzo. UX Fit working on Cult Fit. And UX Baby G's working on Paytm movie and event booking. And the Dream Team working on Big Basket Daily. So yes, you have 15 teams, out of which 12 teams have participated in solving an evaluative design problem, and 3 teams who have participated in solving an exploratory design problem. To understand more about evaluative and exploratory design, you'll have to watch the other videos on my channel. Okay, or join the program. Anyway, awesome. So, okay, so what you have to do is you will have to talk about, in this presentation, you'll be talking about all the stuff which you have done in the program, right? If you have done your hypothesis or brainstorming, desk research, user research, analysis, wireframes or mockups or whatever it is, please talk about that. Just show your working doc, your Notion working doc. That's enough, right? So we mainly want to understand the reason and idea behind your problem statement, the roles of your team members, right? All of you, please take this note. You will have to talk about all this stuff, right? You will have to talk about, you have to show your time planning, whatever you have planned, and if there any change of whatever you have planned, right? And you have to also talk about the solution you're working towards, right? You will have to talk about which broad area of solutioning are you going towards, right? And the reasonings are very important. I don't want you guys to waste your time talking about what is what is primary research or what is secondary research. We don't need the stuff which you already know. All we need is what is that you have done and what is the reasoning behind what you have done, right? So you'll have to present, you'll have to nominate one person from your team who's going to present this whole stuff, right? Of course, if multiple people want to talk, they can talk, and all the people in your team should be there on the camera. One important point is you will be given only 5 minutes to present. So you will have to prepare yourself to talk for 5 minutes and focus on the important stuff. You will not have time to showcase everything and ask, everything, what you have done. You have to quickly skim through and focus on the important areas and highlights of what you have done. Okay. So there will be no discussions about giving you reviews or anything. We'll just be seeing your work. I'll be giving you a quick direction of what we want to tell to you. If the mentors want to say anything, they might want to say, but we'll not have any elaborate discussions and giving you reviews and any of the stuff in the mid-review right now. For that, we'll be doing that stuff in the multiple checkpoints and the multiple Q&A sessions and the alumni sessions which we have been doing. So to get multiple help from the other alumni mentors, please keep joining the alumni mentor sessions and keep taking their help, right? Okay, so now let's meet the judges. The next slide is very funny. Can't accept that as a designer. But yeah, since it's a hackathon, there are a lot of hacks which the teams do. The moment I show it, you'll be able to find the hack. Anyway, so okay, so let's meet the judges with us. We have anyway, we have Kumar Aditya Pani, who has recently become an alumni. Still will come back because he's doing an internship in Moneyview, and will obviously be back to go and grab a very good offer either at Moneyview or at multiple other places. Let's see. So that's Aditya. Aman, working in 5C network as UX designer, my student in 2020, and very proud that in December he'll be completing 2 years as a UX designer and started his journey through this same program, right? So very proud. And then we have Mohana Shweta, who is interning at Minimalist, still a part of the program, will be a part of the program. And, she got it around 2 months back. So they're with us, and probably she'll be getting an offer. She's talking with another company, she told. So we might get a very good news from Shweta as well. And then we have Mohan, the crazy Mohan. As you can see here in the profile picture itself. Where is Mohan?
I'm here.
Is there? Okay. Anyway, fine. So we have the crazy Mohan over here, Mohan Madhav, full-time role at Moneyview, and how many months was it, Mohan? Since you
joined in August, it's the 3rd month running.
3rd month running, yeah. So that's very good. And my student who started his journey in around May 2021, not May, I think
March.
April of February 2021. Yeah. So yeah, so proud of you, Mohan. And then the guy who just became alumni one day before the hackathon started, that is Aditya Mishra. We have Aditya Mishra.
Anudeep, just a sec. Sorry to interrupt. Just check your WhatsApp once. Yeah.
No, that's fine. I mean, what's the change? I think
There are some changes made. You copied the PPT, so it's not reflecting. Yeah.
it's okay.
Yeah.
One more Jugad. We have wow, guys, you will really understand what's going to happen now. Mhm. Proud of my students for this one reason. Okay. Yeah. They couldn't stand the insults I was giving them on live. So they've quickly made the change. Yeah, and you have a better version of the same presentation. So and you can learn some UX principle out of here. See, if you see in the previous version, yeah, you can see in the previous. Oh, one second. Yeah, in the previous version, there was a heading, judges. Now they've removed the heading, judges. But we still know these people are judges. How? If you know which UX principle is acting over here, please let me know in the comments. Okay. Anyway, so yeah. Come on the chat. Which UX principle? Anyway. Okay, so and then we have Omna Gupta, sweet Omna. So again, my student from 2020, a very sincere student and now a UX designer, and she is a Notion certified consultant, India's first Notion certified consultant, also here with us to judge us. So Omna and Aman, right, though they were from 2020, they're still in connect, they keep talking, they always keep well-wishing, and of course a lot of students, but definitely Omna and Aman have been very, very close and very, very supportive. Even in 2020, the kind of program which you're seeing right now, so much which is happening and all the stuff which have been built, Omna and Aman were like the first batch who had like very, very, very basic stuff, right? And they've helped a lot, just like the way you are helping. They've also volunteered at that point of time as well. And whatever you're seeing right now is like a lot of iterations and a lot of stuff done based on the hard work which they have put for you guys. So yeah, so with that, I have, these are the judges which are there for you. Okay, so the next thing is what will you be evaluated today on? So you will be given ratings out of 10 for each of these things, which will obviously not be revealed to you. But yes, just to have an idea, you will be evaluated on your team collaboration, the time management, the tracker. The tracker is what will actually get you points here. Okay. So if you have thrown the tracker and kept it in the dustbin, please get it back. The reasoning which you have for all the stuff which you have done over here, the research work, the primary and secondary research and the analysis of the research and everything, whatever you have done, the hypothesis, everything over here, right? And the non-textbook approach, not the non-textbook approach, but it's the non-textbook approach, not the non-textbook approach. But it's still fine. So the non-textbook approach, that means how did you hack your way? How much did you actually go and utilize the workbooks just as a help, but are solving the problem as a design thinker with the heart of a design thinker, right? If you observe that you have just sticking, if there are only 3 columns and you are like, oh, Anudeep, am I not supposed to write only 3 hypothesis statements? because there are only 3 here. If that is what you're saying, then you'll be getting less marks in the non-textbook approach section. Yeah. So I hope all the teams now understand, right? So with that being said, I'm going to stop sharing my screen and we will be starting off our evaluations. The first team which we'll be seeing now is going to be EVP 6. The teams will keep getting the hints from Preeti. So the next team will get a hint while this team is going ahead. So I want all the teams to keep watching the presentations of all the teams, because ultimately this exercise is about learning, and I have already prepared notes based on what I want to tell each team. I'm not going to repeat these pointers. So make sure that you listen and see what all other teams are doing and invest your time watching the review. It will be worth your time. There will be so many things which you can quickly change and you'll feel revealed after actually watching this review. Okay. So yes, Preeti, there are some repetitions in the numbers which I have given you. Okay. Just check if there is for repetitions, and also make sure that there are all the teams' names in that. If there is any number missing, just please add it to the list. Okay, Preeti?
Okay.
Okay. So getting your judges on spotlight. The spotlighting allows only a certain number of people to be shown, right? We'll have to do a small hack. That is, those who are presenting, their videos should be on and with your team's background on. And those who are not presenting can switch off their videos. The judges always will be there on videos. So that's the only hack for me right now. So EVP 6. Ready, EVP 6? Yeah?
Yeah.
Awesome. All the people watching the live, EVP 6, I hope you have promoted enough for you guys to get good rating. Okay. So EVP 6, please be on video. Others, please, switch off your videos.
Anudeep, 1 second. It's EVP 7 first and then EVP 6.
No, EVP 6 first, not 7.
Sorry, to the
I
left.
did it by mistake.
Okay.
Krishna filled the form as a testing and wrote EVP 7. So, yeah.
Okay.
Anyway.
So it's EVP 6 first?
6 and then EXP2 and all that. The thing continues.
Okay, fine. Okay.
EVP 6 and EXP2. Yeah. Yeah.
Hmm.
Okay. So, awesome. EVP 6 team, the team 7D. Are you here? Team 7Ds?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So, the volunteers also can be on video. Whoever is there. Sanku, stopping your video. Yash, please stop your video. Okay. Raghuvaran as well. Okay. So do we have? Yeah. Sriram, Sakshi, Mohit, Aruni, Shruti, Priyanka, and Sujani. Correct?
Yeah.
Yeah. Awesome, guys. So who is presenting to us? By the way, so Harish here will be our timekeeper. You will be getting only 5 minutes time. So when you are ready, he'll be starting the time and you will be presenting. Okay.
Okay.
All the mentors, I hope you have the evaluation sheets ready with you.
Yes, Anudeep.
Yeah. Adarsh, where are you, bro?
Yeah, I'm here, but slight disturbance in my area, so not on video. And yeah.
Okay, no problem. So, but have your evaluation sheets ready, guys. Krishna on WhatsApp or Preeti, I need the evaluation sheet link in my chat.
Yeah, just 2 seconds.
Okay, so are you ready? Team 7Ds, who is presenting?
I'm presenting Anudeep.
Priyanka, please share your screen and start presentation. Or whoever is going to share your screen of the team, please start sharing the screen and start the presentation.
Okay. Anudeep, shall I start the time now?
Is it visible?
Yes. Please start the time now.
Okay.
Okay. So, hello everyone. Our team's product is Book My Show. We have chosen this flow of bus section. Like usually, we go to Book My Show to book tickets, but this was a new feature, so we thought of getting into it, and we wanted to improve the retention metrics of business. So I'll be defining like what and all our teams will be doing. So firstly, Sakshi would be the lead of secondary research. Shruti is for primary research. Aruni is for documentation. Uh, Shriram is for UI. Mohit is for data analyst. Testing like Sujani, and I as timekeeper. So I'll just show how to move this. 1 second.
Anyone else wants to present and help her?
Okay. So we started with our problem statement, like the flow. I'll be presenting you first.
No. Talk about the highlights. Don't waste time on presenting the flow.
Okay. So like I'll just give brief about the flow. Like the user will be going to this button to explore the articles in this section. So we had started working on our heuristics, and we had found a few here the stories thing is there, but there is no consistency on what basis the story has been shown. Like we were comparing this with the Instagram feature, like how the new stories come up, or if we are clicking on this, the user will not be able to understand if the story is new, or if they has seen this story or not. Like similar to this, we are having this chip
Filter
section.
panel.
Yeah, filter panel. So there was this could lead to this could mislead to user, saying that this acts as a tab. Like there could be a possibility that user might be clicking on all this button to have a view of the articles over here.
Yeah. I would appreciate if you showcase the research insights which you have got,
Okay.
and those things must be yeah. Because if you sit and explain on the screen, wouldn't understand the whole context clearly. Also, you could have explained the problem statement. It would have been nicer, better. But it's okay. Go ahead. What flow is this?
This is our competitor analysis we have done, and we have taken first competitor analysis as InShots. Although like our direct competitors, we were looking into like Paytm Insider, IMDb, but they do not have such feature. So we move ahead with those apps which are having such kind of feature, which with articles and news kind of feature. So we will be having some
Which
insights.
is good.
We will be having some insights with this. After this,
Okay, how did you do your research? This secondary, this competitor, I can see that, which is good. primary research.
Guys, there's only one minute left for the presentation, guys.
Okay, so primary research, would anyone want to go?
Can I do it? Priyanka, just show the screen. I'll go through it very quick. Come to the problem statement card first. See, as Priyanka said, we have chosen the Book My Show app, and as it was a new feature, so we come to this buzz platform. So once we have decided the flow of the buzz, what happened? Like we were actually not sure what the exactly the buzz is doing. So we first just took the flow of the buzz platform, and then we started the during the heuristic. As we were doing the heuristic, our team member got split, and they started finding out what exactly the buzz is, because it was a new feature and none of the competitors, like if we consider PVR, Inox and all sort of things which are used for booking the applications, booking for the movie tickets, they don't have this feature. So buzz feature was basically it was some sort of article, so we were very confused till the morning, like how we have to go through this. But we don't have to waste the time, so we just got split and we started doing the heuristic and started targeting our users and finding the users. So meanwhile we understand the buzz marketing model, and we find out that it is somehow related to the hook model. So based on the hook model, we try to find out what are the applications which are based on the hook models, and we started finding the competitors. So on this we find out that in short times now Instagram, all these applications follow the hook model, and somewhere here we were stuck on this our business metric. So we tried to take the help of our mentors, and we have put it down the questions in the mentor group so that someone can help us. So with the help of our mentors, we tried to clear the blockage about our business metrics, and also Anudeep helped us in between, and he said that the model which we are actually following is the right. And meanwhile, as I've already said, we did not stop the present our work. We have already continuously divided ourselves and assigned particular tasks to
I
assign.
think your time is almost up.
Time is up,
Just quickly tell. I'll just give you 1 minute more.
Okay.
Just quickly tell. How is it that your core idea, whatever idea you're going to get now is going to help in increasing the retention of people coming to Book My Show?
So I realize, based on this complete process, is anyone speaking?
Yeah,
Okay. Yes.
Can I add on? So Anudeep, as you are asking, then the idea that we are going to come up is like we are trying to increase the engagement on this feature, as this is a feature which seem to provide a lot of content to the to the user, as they have articles, they have games and stuff. So we thought of we can increase the engagement on this particular feature, and so that the people, the users would be hooked to the platform. Therefore they'll be coming again and again to the app to use it. So therefore we'll be impacting the business metric of retention. So
I understand. You're explaining what retention is. I'm asking you, what are you doing towards retention?
So
what is the idea?
Sai, just give me a second. So what we are doing exactly is, as I said, we try to find out what exactly the hook model is. So right now, what we are going to do is, we are trying to find out what are the feeds which the Book My Show is generally showing, and based on that, we are trying to see how what are the applications and how they are presenting the data. So we are trying to create a hook model kind of application which can show the details in the Book My Show application.
Okay, done. Okay.
So we are actually trying to understand the reader, how the reader, what is the mental model or what is the behavior of the reader, and how long do they read, and how we can stuck them to our page.
No problem. Thank you.
Okay. Awesome.
Okay, let's move ahead. So the mentors, please go and give the evaluation for this team. The team name is Team 7D. Please quickly give the evaluations for that. Okay. There are few other entries. Okay, 1 second. Cool. Yeah, I marked it. Yes, I think now the things are coming up. Okay. Okay. Aman, would you want to just give the advice you were right out down out there to the team?
Overall, I think they have done a good job into research. Since we are already past the mid review, I think you should drill down on what exactly problem which is solving. Because I was seeing the problem statement, you guys have to increase the retention, and I could see some screenshots of InShots and other apps. So you have to now gear up and you have to find your focus, that how you can increase the retention. That could be using some features, some of the gamifications, and some creative things you can bring. So do not invest much time into research, since we are already now
Yeah.
almost 12. That would be my advice.
Thank you, Aman.
Yep. Done. Okay. Yes. Who's the next team? Preeti? That's going to be
It's EXP2.
EXP2. Yeah.
Yeah.
So mentors, just to give you clarity, this is evaluative design project. They were given a flow and they were evaluating the flow and making it better. It can be a revamp of an architecture, or it can be revamp of the UI. It can be anything. They have to make the flow better, aimed at a business metric. Now the other team is going to come is exploratory project. Exploratory project is where you like a product manager for a business metric, let us say for retention, the idea is already given to the team, right? For example, EXP2, are you here? Please switch on your videos. Others, please switch off your videos.
Anudeep,
Yes.
this is Nanda from EXP2.
Yeah.
I have a problem with my webcam.
No, that's fine.
So I'll be presenting anyways, but I will be presenting the presentation.
EVP 6, please stop your videos. Yeah. So yeah, for example, these people are building a group, Paytm groups. That's like they have to build a feature where people can do stuff in groups in Paytm. Okay, and they're imagining that they're a part of the event booking team, event and movies booking team, and they're working for that team, and they have to build this feature called groups. So because it's a completely new feature which they have to build and explore, it is called as exploratory problem statement. Whereas the previous one, what you saw, there was an existing flow where people were going and there is like a buzz. They have to improve buzz basis retention. So that's the difference between exploratory and evaluative problem statements. So we'll be seeing a presentation of exploratory work by team 2. Okay, EXP2, baby Gangsters. Okay, so I hope you guys are ready. Preeti, please go and announce the next 2 teams to be ready. That is going to be EXP3 and EVP1.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. So who's going to present here?
Nanda.
So Nanda, you can start sharing your screen and you can present.
Hi guys, thank you for this opportunity, Anudeep. So we are Baby G's, alias Baby Gangsters. So what my team members consist of: Vishnu, he takes care of the primary research. Judah takes care of the primary research and secondary research as well. Nagasai, he is the UX master and also helped in primary research. Myself, Nanda, I am taking care of the secondary research and documentation. Pushpa takes care of the secondary research and primary research. So our problem statement here is Paytm. So in Paytm, the core idea of what we are working on is to create groups on Paytm, split Paytms, split payments, book tickets, that is booking movie tickets and event tickets, and many more. So the retention we are concentrating on, the business metrics we are concentrating on is retention and session length. So
you've written DAUs and conversion here.
That is, yeah, okay. That is the other business metrics we are targeting on.
Sorry. Yeah, I got it. Yeah.
So why did we choose this problem statement? So the main reason we choose this problem statement was because we had a stronger hand on this problem statement. That is,
you'll not have time to do one by one. quickly showcase what are the research insights you got, and then show us what you got in competitor research, secondary research, and then primary research. And
Shall I
quickly give an idea
directly
about
jump
your
into the
solution.
research? Shall I directly jump into the research?
Yeah.
Okay. So in the primary research, we had 8 members. We had eight users to interview, out of which 3 users actually bailed out in the end. And thank God we had 5 users, out of which from 5 we have got 5 users in the secondary research, and we have got various. We have got a massive
Primary
and
research.
various. Sorry.
Go to if you're talking about user interviews, go to primary research.
I'm a bit nervous here. Okay.
Don't worry,
So,
chill. It's okay.
So
Go down.
So yeah, so we have a lot of we have got a lot of insights in this is my secondary research. Primary research.
What are the major insights you got?
So the major insights we got is people find it difficult communicating and traveling and planning between applications. Like people go book movie tickets or event tickets. At the same time, there will be groups where they decide, like, I don't want this time at this particular time, I can't come to this particular place. Those kind of discussions will be going on in a particular application, and they will be booking in a different application, and all these things has to be coordinated. And finally, when they come to a solution, the movie ticket seats will be cancelled out. They will not be able to book it. So this is one of the problem they faced. The other problems they faced were they weren't able to,
showcase those insights. You're just showing the questionnaire to us.
The insights we have lots of insights. I don't know how it is exactly. So these are the insights we got from the user interviews.
Interview notes. Please don't get tensed. You have everything.
Okay.
Show us your FigJam. Probably you have written your insights there.
Yeah. Okay. So this is a FigJam. So our insights, you might find our insights here for the user 1, user 2, various users we have given here. So the main reason I'm choking here.
It's okay, chill. Can you show us what are the core ideas you are working on?
So the core ideas we are working on is to create a group here. Where is it? Yeah. So to create a group in Paytm, split payments, book.
No, that is fine. How are you going towards a solutioning? Can you show any wireframes or anything which you have done?
No, we haven't done the wireframes. We have finished our affinity mapping here.
Okay. What was the result of affinity mapping? Can you explain that if not?
So in the end of the affinity mapping, we concluded that Judah, can you take over from here, please? I'm really choking. I'm badly choking here.
Guys, you only have 1 minute left to present yourself.
Judah?
Yeah, go ahead.
So from here, what we decide, I'm not, who's sharing here?
Me.
Wait.
Nanda.
Okay. I'll go here. Yeah. So I'm not looking at the screen. I'm looking at the Figma actually. FigJam.
Yeah, I gave you.
Yeah. So the people use. There are main 3 problems that we identified is people using multiple apps to decide how to book, and the second one was using a payment, like they have to use a different app for splitting the bills, and third one was communicating, like sharing the tickets and communicating with the people, what tickets to book, what rows to book, or what shows to book, timing and everything. So the three parts where we were dealing with, and we try to tackle that is the main problem here. So that's how that is the organization we had, the communication barrier here, and the pain points were like issues with the splitting the bills that is given here, and booking events, whereas like users have to pay. Are you zooming in?
Yeah.
Just follow Judah.
Yeah.
Okay. So these were the issues that we came up and found out. These are main issues that through the affinity mapping we were able to find out.
Anudeep, sorry, time is up.
Yeah. Can you quickly show me the competitor research? Just show, don't.
First is Telegram, second is GPay, and third is Splitwise.
Okay. Got it. Okay, guys. Thank you. All the teams, when you present, please prepare what is that you want to present about. Use the time judiciously. Explain about the problem. Then quickly explain about the research which you have done and major insights you got from your primary research, comparative research, secondary research, and give an indication about which direction are you going towards when you're doing your wireframes and solution and all the stuff. Okay, this is how you have to split your time. I'll keep guiding you, but don't choke. It's okay. Yeah. Anyway, judges, now you can stop sharing the screen, please. So judges, you can quickly give the evaluation now to this team, and this team is EXP2, right? Sorry, EXP2 only, right? EXP2,
Yeah,
yes.
Anudeep.
Yes.
EXP2, baby G's. Okay, and while you're doing, anyone wants to say anything? Aditya, do you want to say anything?
No, I'll pass.
Who wants to say anything to this team?
One thing I wanted to mention
yes,
with respect to, I think they had also, like, they were telling that they had their user interviews, like when they were getting users, a bunch of them bailed. So this was something which I personally failed when I did my project, where we had recruited all these users and then suddenly 3 people just left. Like one of them had to go out, one of them, internet stopped working, and I like really started panicking. I was like, okay, like what do I do now? Well, one good thing was like you guys didn't give up. You guys got users. You somehow like, went ahead with the interview and like didn't give up on the entire project. So that's one thing I wanted to mention. But yeah, that's about it.
Thank you.
Luckily, we are not evaluating on your presentation skills for the mid review, but for the final review, you will be evaluated for that. Okay.
Sure.
Awesome. Okay, thank you guys. Please, all the EXP2 guys, please, stop sharing your videos. All the EXP, next team is EXP3, right? Yeah. Next team is EXP3, and the next one is EVP1 and EVP10. Okay. EVP1 and EVP10, please be ready.
Anudeep, 1 second. EVP1 and EVP5, like next 2 teams. The one you shared with me.
You shared something and it looks like it's messed up. Okay. No, it is one.
No, the one you shared it with me.
After 1, it is 10. After 10, it is 9.
Okay, fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's okay. I'll reshare the order with you again if you want.
No, that's fine.
Yeah. So, misfit, you are misfitting here, Preeti. Later, not right now. Right now, it's what? EXP3, right?
Right now, it's EXP3. Yeah.
EXP3, please be on video. Is your whole team here? Rundar, which team are you in? Okay, got it. Okay, guys, awesome. Working on BB daily. So, guys, awesome. Okay, so who is going to present?
I will be presenting Sanjana.
Sanjana, okay, good. So please share your screen and present us. Again, I'm just reminding you, you talk about the flow, the problem statement. Don't explain the flow in detail, just tell the problem statement and the business metric you're solving for, highlights of your research, primary and secondary research, and then talk about the solutioning you're going towards. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah,
guys, the time starts now.
First, I'd like to confirm if my screen is visible.
Yeah.
Okay. So good evening, everyone. So I will be, I'm from the Dream Team, and I'll be talking about our project for this hackathon. And so firstly, we came up with a problem statement. We had a fight for that, and we finally got the big basket daily. Our focus was on average order value. And since most of us were from tier 1 cities, we decided to go ahead with this problem. And we first planned out who will be doing what are main rules. So I handled documentation, for example, Vrunda and Sushank decided to handle UI. And we planned out what we wanted to actually find out in primary and secondary research. We made assumptions based on the tier 1 cities and the loyalty programs, which was the focus of our project. And in secondary research, we tried to find out what are loyalty programs, and we dumped a bunch of information onto a doc and then neatly arranged it into Notion.
What are the insights? I don't just tell the ops, tell me what are the insights. I can see work has been done, which is good, but tell us the insights.
So we came across the different types of loyalty programs available, like based on points, based on discounts, based on subscription. And we explored into gamification as well, how that helps, and how loyalty programs even help users. Like, is it even worth it? Why? So we went into the depth of that. And then we decided it's better to get into examples. For that, we didn't just look at direct competitors. We went through indirect ones as well, so that we could get inspiration for the further UI stages as well, instead of just going in a linear manner. So this is a huge collection of
any insights that stand out.
So the top 3 direct competitors we went with were Flipkart, Swiggy Instamart, and Dunzo Daily, and we just noted down how they implemented, the loyalty program features. Not all of them actually had loyalty programs. They
By
had
the way, to the judges, I mean, because Sanjana is telling it, they are supposed to build a loyalty program for what is this?
Big Basket Daily.
Big Basket Daily. You should have stated that first.
Yeah. So not all of these competitors implemented loyalty programs, but they had rewards and features of that sort that could be implemented in a loyalty program. So we went ahead and looked through that, but we also looked through indirect competitors that implement loyalty programs like Cred and Nykaa, who are implementing coins and points. After that, we went to primary research to actually understand how users are being affected and is it helping them? How is it helping them? So we decided to go with the tier 1 users itself. And we wanted either they are using a grocery delivery app or a subscription model of some sort. And we tried to focus on frequent online grocery shoppers. So we were able to get hold of 5 users. And we made sure that we didn't know each other. So if I got a user, it was the interview was taken by another of my teammate. And we before that we came up with a bunch of questions which were
insights. Focus on insights. What are the insights you got?
We we got to know that there are different types of users. So some like to plan and buy in bulk, monthly. Some have a subscription based model that such that they get milk at 7 a.m. in the morning. Some use multiple apps because they want to make sure that they get the best utilization of the offers available. So they use
There's only 1 minute left.
Some don't bother. They they are comfortable with the one app that they have. So after getting these insights, we started affinity mapping, where we mapped the pain points. Why do people use subscription-based models, and what are the benefits of these grocery apps that
anything
deliver
that stands
online?
out and insight you want to talk from there? Again, I don't want to know. Obviously, you'll do affinity mapping because I'm asking you. I want to know what's the result of affinity mapping.
Yeah, so right now we still need to get into the ideation, but what we want to do is we want to make sure that all these various types of users are able to use the loyalty program that we implement on Big Basket Daily. So we are kind of leaning towards a coin-based system itself, and we will be using our indirect competitors for inspiration. That is what we are going
Anyone
towards.
else wants to pitch in and give me an answer? What are the ideas you're going towards? What can I foresee in the UI you're going to build?
Could anyone else take over?
So Anudeep, this is Sushant here, and we want to go forward with points-based system or points-based system. And we want to give some tasks so that they can earn points, and we haven't finalized what the tasks will be. We'll be doing that in ideation part just after this session.
Okay, you have to be quick. See, the research work is pretty good, the complete analysis is pretty good, but you have to be quick. Anyway, okay, thank you for your time, guys.
Thank you.
Yeah. Okay, stop just screen sharing. Okay, so mentors, please give an evaluation. This team is Dream Team EXP03. So please give your evaluation. By the way, Sanjani started well, but towards the insights, you could have prepared a little bit better. So,
Okay, noted.
I'd just like to add a note to teams in the future, like if they could focus more on the insights they found out and like where they are headed, what they're gonna do with it, because that will give us some more idea of what's happening. So.
Yeah.
Sure.
Also, I wanted to,
yeah,
to the baby daily team. So, like you said that you found out there are a lot of type of users. I think you should focus on only one type of user. So you are preparing something to a targeted audience, and your solution is not everywhere. So you cannot satisfy everyone. Just focus on one or two kind of users. So build a persona around that.
Absolutely. The problem statement card has removed the targeting of users, but you should have targeted yourself. We have removed it because I didn't want the product manager to decide the target. But yeah, this is a very good thing. I think you can scope down and build only to a certain set of users. Don't focus only on like new users or something like that, or probably focus only on new users, but the business metric should drive it. Okay. Since you're aiming at retention, right?
No, AOV.
Average order value, right? Okay, cool. So then focus on existing users.
Yeah, existing users.
People who can spend a lot of money and stuff. So yeah. Okay, great guys. Thank you. The next team, please be ready. Harish can't send messages in the judges WhatsApp group, dude.
Okay, I'll check what's happening.
Next EVP 01, I guess.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. EVP 01.
Yes,
stop.
sir.
Who's sharing the screen?
So Dave.
Stop sharing the
so
screen. Let me look at your team members first.
All right.
Yeah. Okay. Team Misfits working on Apna. Is the full team here? Is anyone not there here?
Yes, sir. Everyone is here.
Only 4 people, huh?
No, Dave is there.
Yes, sir.
And
Got it.
and Jagan as well.
Yeah. Awesome. So who's going to present?
Samir, Dave.
Dave is presenting. Okay.
Yes.
Awesome. Just as a reminder, okay, by the way, this is EVP problem statement. So explain your problem statement quickly, team roles and responsibilities, and highlights of research and the solutioning you're going towards. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hi,
Focus on the
everyone.
business metric and how is it that you're going to solve for the business metric is also very important. Okay.
Okay. So the problem statement we are working on is Apna. So it's an job search application, and the problem statement brief is evaluating the job search and apply flow of the Apna app. This includes home, search, filter, and applying. And the business metrics that are being targeted are decrease bounce rate and increase the daily active users. So directly on the flow, homepage, then search, and then filters. Then there's a listing page. Then we apply filters, and then we move to the product description page, and then there's a yeah. Then we are leaded to the card page, view in job page, where we can track our applications for the jobs. So we started with heuristic evaluations, and for example, for the second page in the searching, while searching, users have to recall the previous search because there is no recent searches. So they have to recall the previous searches that might be difficult for some users to remember. So if, so we found that it falls under recognition rather than recall. So we move ahead with the problem statement. Yeah, and so then we went for a hypothesis. We
What's
worked
the
on
major
the
hypothesis you want to work on?
So we worked on all the problems that we found out in the heuristic evaluations, and then we validated through the secondary research and primary research. So for the hypothesis that for the recent searches, we found out that navigation is important for users to reduce the mental model. So we validated from this.
Can you talk about some of the highlights?
So highlights of research. So actually we did a hypothesis of all the screens, and then we went on secondary research, half of our team, and then how much data we can get. We validated.
Show that. Show that data.
Yeah.
What is it?
Okay, so we found out that for the recent searches and provided the problem statement, we found out that users, when users select the search suggestions, then typing their own complete query, they benefit because they use a less mental effort to search. So it is easy for them to recognize by phrasing, by the right words or phrasing they want. So
what else?
Yeah.
Okay,
so,
show your primary research insights.
Okay. So from primary research, so we found out that so these were the questionnaires prepared, and 4 users were interviewed. So one of the user gave that as per the user perspective, job detail page, that okay. One second. In the job
once again, these are individual interview notes. Go to your affinity mapping and present what are the conclusions of your research.
So we haven't done affinity mapping.
Okay. So you aren't you haven't concluded your research yet?
Not yet, sir. So we are now going.
Okay. Not a problem.
Dave, can you present C1 section? Oh, this one. Yeah, C1. Can you read some of the insights from here?
Sure.
Yeah.
For the hypothesis that okay, for the hypothesis.
Prepare these and come. No, what's so difficult when you have them here? Yeah.
Guys, 1 minute left.
Documented here. You should have just taken this and prepared and focused everyone here. We would have saved a lot of time.
So for this was from our competitive research that basically users have to go back and change the location of the city they are looking for. So in LinkedIn, we can directly use it from the same search bar. So we validated that we can use it in the UpNapp as well. So
okay.
Yeah. So right now we have
any architectural changes which you are doing? is the flow getting revised, or it's not just still there? No, still
No, sir, the
solutioning.
flow is the same. We are just working on the elements that can improve the business metrics that are
Yeah, I
reduced.
want you to think beyond just changing the elements. I
So
want
also we are planning to build in my job section, because current Open app don't have that my job section. It's like a ad banner. It's looking like ad banner. We are planning to give a specific section for that.
you have insights from secondary, primary research that it will
Yes,
help.
sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
And what's the business metric you're targeting?
Bounce rate and DAU.
You have, if you have a reasoning how it can help you with DAUs, go ahead and build it. Okay.
Sure.
But be quick. Okay. Okay, guys. You guys are like kind of lagging behind. You've done a lot of work. I see a lot of thinking has been put, but solutions are very important in a hackathon. Yeah.
Yeah.
Solid. This would have been a wonderful mega project, but this is a hackathon. So you'll have to hack your way into come quickly to solutioning as fast as possible. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So judges, please start giving evaluation. And if you want to tell anything to this team, please quickly give them the indication. Yeah.
Hello, team Misfits.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Aman, yes, please.
Okay. Hello, team Misfits. Welcome to the hackathon. I just want to add one point. If you could see the problem statement, there is something like application flow. So you could focus more onto that. Personally speaking, I see a lot of job searches where onboarding flows itself, that's a pain. So maybe you can think on those points. You can touch base on those points as well, because you have done quite a good thing on the other part, redesigning of application flow. If you can touch base on that, I think your project's quite on track.
Thank you.
Yeah, Shweta, please go ahead.
Yeah. Hi guys. So there's a lot of research done, but don't just get lost there. There's a lot of transition that needs to be done. So concentrate on what insights you can translate into your work. So concentrate more on that. Don't just I see there's a lot of research, but you have to get proper insights from the research is what I feel. Otherwise, that will go in the vein. So concentrate more on the transition part than concentrating more on the research.
Yeah. Noted.
Actually, I was going to add on to the same. Every step that you do, there's always a phase where you get a lot of ideas in terms of you converge and you get a lot of ideas, but you also have to diverge. You need to scope down on one particular idea and proceed to the next step. So one
diverging after converging.
Sorry.
What you're telling is diverging after
diverging. Sorry, I told opposite. Yeah, diverge is you have a lot of ideas and then you converge on one idea. So one very good way to do that is actually setting a time limit for things, because once you start research or once you start solutioning, you get to you tend to get lost in the details, and many solutions and many points tend to come up, because of which you might lose time and you may not proceed to the next step. You may start overthinking. So this is something from personal experience. So this is something you can look forward to even avoiding in an hackathon.
Yeah. Okay, guys, good work. Definitely good work, but you have to be quicker. Okay.
Yes,
Hack
sir.
your
Yes, sir.
solutions. Hack your solutions. All the teams, please start solutioning. Don't waste time in doing it the textbook way. Start solutioning. Use your brains. You already have all the research insights in your brains. So don't wait until you have sit and written down everything over there. Make the solutions and parallelly document. Okay. Yeah. So what's the next team, Preeti?
EVP 10.
Yeah. Is EVP 10 ready? EVP 10, please switch on your videos and be ready. Preeti, just make announcement before itself. Ask them to be ready and all that in the Zoom chat and in their team and all that. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. EVP 10, please switch on your videos and be ready quickly. Can't wait for a long time. What's the next team? EVP 9. EVP 9, please be ready. Don't switch on your videos, but please be ready with your presentation. The next. Okay.
From our team, Akshat will be giving the pitch.
Presentation, not pitch. I'm not giving you money
like
here.
starting pitch.
Again, you're saying
And
pitch.
then I'll continue for the user one.
Meena, I have to get out of the entrepreneur part of you and become a UX designer now.
Yeah, actually, like I am trying my best to do that. But still, it's hard. Like lots of unearnings are happening already.
Good. Anyway, start your presentation, guys. Please remember, please focus on the important parts. Start your presentation.
Hi everyone, this is Akshat. I'm from the 7 Wonders team. We are EVP 10. We have given the problem statement of Make My Trip, and the flow was to evaluate and improve the experience of the holiday packages, of booking of the holiday packages, and the target business metrics which were given was to increase the DAUs and to decrease the session length and the number of sessions.
Okay.
Here we were trying to put out a flow of the app right from the home screen, and giving the inputs of the users about from the starting location to the destination, and later all these things are the inputs. Like he needs to give a date of traveling, and then he need to give how many people he's going to travel, how many days, and all those things. And then comes the filter options where he has to filter based on price and price, hotel choice, and budget, with flights or without flights. And if this is the list of the Goa packages, they were like if he's going to Goa, then this is how the Goa packages screen would look like. And this is a package detail page where all the packages will be shown. Sorry, where the details of the packages will be shown, and there will be an itinerary for the people who are going to participate in the package. And sound,
it's coming. Go ahead.
Yeah, so it also has a this is a totally editable itinerary, and the user can anyways go and edit all of the parts of the itinerary. There's also a summary where once you are done with the editing of the itinerary, there you can get a total brief summary of your itinerary, and then he can go and add some coupon codes, and give in the travelers' names, and then end the flow of the app, thereby converting him. So we started with going with heuristics. We started with this being the biggest point, and we were trying to get heuristic
Can you
violations.
talk about your research insights?
I think Beena can do that better than me, so I'll hand it over to Beena.
Okay, we got really good insights from the users. Like we actually got a chance to make evaluation happen from the real users. Like we selected the target audience of 3 groups. One was couple, one was a backpacker, and one was the people who were traveling in groups, right? So from the backpacker, there was a guy who wants to go to Maldives. And what happened was when he went to the final screen, he did all the process smoothly, and he went to the final screen. What happened? MMT, actually there is a fault in MMT. They suggest you package themselves. Like you cannot select the option for flight plus hotel booking. All they do is they give you whole package. Like he didn't want a conveyance, right? But he didn't have any option to omit that or remove that, so he had to pay for that. So that was the really good insight we got. Like he said like there should be an option for that. So
more insights like this? Any more?
Yeah, more insights are like this. When I went to when I asked the user to select a flow for booking for more for a group, like, okay, so there was in this option, when you select for the people 3+, Akshat, we are on Expedia, like competitors research screen.
Guys, only 1 minute left.
okay, when we went to this option of selecting selecting how many persons should be added, should be selected to add in one room, here it gives the option, here it says the maximum 4 guests are allowed, but after clicking on 3, like after 3, it does not lead you to the 4th one. So this what we were thinking was that this is the core thing that they are giving us, that like 4 guests, but instead of 4 guests, after 3 it cannot proceed further. So I did not ask user to perform further, or I did not tell anything to the user. They directly go to the add
You
and
can't
other.
spend so much on one insight. Time on and so on. Anyway, go back, show me your documentation, guys.
Okay, we did this research, and then we did primary competitor research analysis as well. So the competitors flow was much better than the.
I just want to see the entire documentation.
Actually, the Notion one.
Can you see the Notion?
Even on FigJam, you can show, but you can. I think the screen is stuck.
Okay, I'll just reshare.
Quick, guys.
Yeah, can you see it right now?
Yeah, show the FigJam.
Guys, time is done.
You can show it here. You can show it here also. Yeah. Scroll and just want to see if you have documented everything or not.
Yeah, we were, these are the high heuristics we were discussing about, an intuitive-based problem statements. We were actually ideating our problems and the list of
What
solutions.
about your solutioning?
These are solutions.
Okay. Have you done any wireframing and stuff?
No, Anudeep. We just, we had to start it right now with the wireframing.
Okay, get started quickly. The insights are good. But I want you to focus a little bit more on architectural changes as well, not on like smaller issues only, but it's still fine. Think of the business metric, and I want you to go a little bit deeper. That's what I feel from my side. Okay.
Okay.
Anyone wants to add anything?
Same here. I wanted to say, I mean, focus on business metric also more. There needs to be good balance of things you derive from insights and where it's heading to the business metric.
Okay.
Yeah, we actually had an insight which we missed to, the sorting and the filtering were something we were trying to solve, which was actually, helping in decreasing the session length sort of.
Okay. Mentors, please keep giving your feedback. Yeah. And work a little bit more on your storytelling.
Yeah,
so you have to present it like, with the story. The story has to come out very well. All of you have to work on that. All the teams have to work on that. When you have limited time, you have to tell the story very well. You started well only, Akshat, but later parts you are not very prepared.
I wasn't prepared the primary first part also.
Shweta, you can tell the point which you have mentioned here.
Sorry?
You can give them the feedback which you have mentioned here.
Okay, I forgot. Okay, cool. I was thinking you should validate your ideations properly. So you have ideas, you just told us your insights, like the last sort filter me. You could have validated it properly. See, we got it from secondary insight. We got it from secondary research or primary research. You could have built that insight, the flow, whole through the process. You got it?
It's actually there, but we couldn't
present it. It's there. The research is there. You just have to tell it so that because nobody is going through read your presentation fully. The document is like so long. So every time it's for everybody, start telling your final insights so that we get to know what changes you are doing next. So that tomorrow, if we are judging it, we know based on what we have to proceed on. Got it? Okay.
Got it.
Everybody, not only a group.
Yeah.
So yeah, state all the insights while explaining the research part. Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay. Come on, guys. Next team.
Yes, Anudeep. 9.
Anudeep, can you unlock my video? Because you locked my.
I locked your video.
Yeah.
Oh, if I stop video, people can't start again. Crazy this is. You can start videos. Yeah. Anyway, cult fit.
Yes.
Yeah. Let's see. Yeah. Okay. Your team is EVP 9. The next is 5 and 3. Please be ready. Correct, no? Next is 5 and 3. Okay.
Yeah,
Team 5 to
yeah,
be ready
yeah.
later. Who is sharing the screen? Who is presenting?
Me, Anudeep. Omkar.
Omkar. Okay, Omkar, share your screen. All the best.
Yes. Let me know if you guys can see the screen. Yes. Okay. So for us, we were given problem statement for cult fit to evaluate the cult pass they have to the purchase for, and we were advised to increase the business metric for increased conversion rates for that. So the current screens of the applications are like this. Here, from where we users have to look for the cult pass available, and then they have to do it. Are the passes available. If we just scroll down, and these are the passes values available, and then according to that they will be selecting and making all the changes requirement, like selecting cult gym centers and all, and they have to make the payments in the end. So with respect to heuristics, what we found that a lot of information was given to the users in the first screen itself, and users were not able to understand what needs to be done at what stage, and users were finding it difficult to that. So with respects to that, we started our secondary research secondary
What's the
research
business metric?
with
Sorry?
increasing conversion rate.
Okay, cool.
So conversion rate and okay, so in
Major
secondary research,
heuristic observations.
People are not able to find the flow itself, to find the cult pass itself. Cult pass is a subscription plan where they will be giving live training sessions, then Zumba sessions, any like cult gym fitness. There are centers. They will have in personal training. These kinds of subscriptions they have. They have Elite, Pro, and Live. So users have to select based on that. They will be given few more access. Some are live training sessions which personal user can have that. Then what we did is we validated the flow that with respect to heuristics, users were not able to find. So to validate this, we did our secondary research. In secondary research, we got the reviews from the Play Store and other reviews app, and we found that users were finding it difficult to get the trainer details, and they were not able to get to the flow itself to find the flow. Then we
Nice that you picked
created
the Play
users
Store
were not
reviews.
able to. Then we
Interesting.
did the secondary competitive research as well. In the competitive research, what we find, the other teams were, other products were providing the trainer details as well as the what the plan is including. If you see the cult fit screen, there is only showing as a elite plan, light plan, and pro plan. So there is nothing more details mentioned in there. So to validate this secondary competitive research, we conducted the primary research where we gave users the task. We provided them the screen app and asked them to subscribe the cult pass. Then users, according to the observation from the primary research, what we got, users were confused that they were not able to find the cult pass option from the home screen itself, and there is no other options available to book the pass from the home screen. Then we found it that users were finding the icons on the screen mentioned are presented in a different manner, which they are depicting. Then we found that users were finding it difficult to book the payments as well, and they were finding it difficult to, if you see, just let me go back to here. They were not able to have the cancel option as well. We did this competitor research as well. If you go to proceed the payment, they don't have option to cancel payment. So with this, we tried to, go
Primary
to
research
the
insights
idea.
quickly.
Sorry, what?
Primary research insights.
They are here. Just a minute.
Huh.
Let me B1, B2. Let me zoom in. Because I have created a lot. So yeah. So these were the research which we found. These are the interview notes, which are the observed points as well. Here we observe what tasks
There's
we
only
were given to the user.
1 minute left.
Yes. So users were finding, user is searching where to go the change profile icon. The profile icon is just the initial. It will not set as a profile icon. User find is difficult that it's the profile icon. Then users did not able to understand what icons are presenting on the screen itself. User is finding it.
No, don't tell all
difficult.
of them. Just tell me.
So So with respect to that, we validated our hypothesis that we have to improve the purchasing flow for that cult fit pass they have, and we are in the
Any
ideation
ideas?
phase. We created we also actually created a tracker plan where
Oh, this is
that
nice.
Yeah,
the
show
plan
wireframe also, bro. Show wireframes
Oh,
also.
iframes.
yes. So this was the planned action, and this is we duplicated the actual plan. If you see, there are the difference by we take the breaks and all and the responsibilities, and then we
Wonderful,
also
wonderful.
create
But show me your wireframes if you have done.
Yeah,
Make it
show
visible.
wireframe also.
the UIs for that. So we created this. So we are already created this. We are just into the ideation phase where we'll be
Created by
duplicating
Vijay one,
the
Vijay also.
components.
Bro. Vijay created
Yeah,
some
yeah, yeah.
wireframes also
Oh,
in
you're
the
already done UI also.
yeah.
We simultaneously created UI only because while we were having secondary research, few people were doing UI, so that now we can do the UI and ideation properly to give more time.
Show FigJam file where Vijay has done wireframing also. FigJam file.
So you guys are going to take
You
holiday
okay,
tomorrow.
we just did the
Yeah,
wireframing like the
but
sketch,
we have
rough
to
sketch
discuss
as we
more on it.
ideation. We were having few discussions before the call that we were trying to
The
have
two
the
neat, man. This look like a little done
front
because I'm asking you to do it.
page to
Wireframe
be
has to be rough. But
he just created
Okay, guys, your time is up.
So this was the our end
Good stuff,
hypothesis
guys.
which
Good stuff. Very good stuff. Overall happy. Yeah. I think I just felt you can go a little deeper into the problems. I feel the solution can be, you can explore a little bit more into the solution. Stop sharing your screen, by the way.
just
ठीक. So, explore deeper into solutions. I understand you are quick to make the UI, but I can expect a little bit more of architectural changes as well.
We are making the changes. These are just the component to have as a baseline to just
Okay,
don't
good.
change their whole design system.
Got it.
Yes.
Okay, awesome. Anything else? Judges, you want to say anything?
The way they
Nice.
did their teamwork is, I think it's clearly visible. Although I think they may have to work on their research and a little bit more, as you said. But yeah, the teamwork, I really like how the teamwork has been done, like proper division and everything. So I appreciate that.
Yeah, I really found it smart of them to like set the base UI initially, so they have time to actually work on the bits insights that they want to at the end, and they are not struggling on. That's what happened with us also. So that's actually smart. And yeah, go deeper, like go deeper than the UI. Look at the flow.
There are a lot of components which are changing.
Yeah.
So yes, thank you.
Yeah. The Mohan has a feedback on your reasoning. Mohan, just quickly tell them. Just improve your reasoning. That's what he wants to say. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Sure. Thank you.
The connectivity and reasoning should be much better. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. Awesome. Thank you. No ads, whatever that means. I don't know, but whatever.
9 inventions. Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay. The next team, please.
Am I audible?
Yes. Why is Yash here?
Oh, EVP 3, right?
EVP 5.
EVP 5. No.
EVP
Okay,
5.
sorry.
I'll just share my screen. Is my screen visible?
Yes. Time
Yeah,
starts.
okay. So, hi, we are Team UX Dragons and we are evaluating the Mamaearth app. We are evaluating the feed flow and the flow to add the product from the feed flow to the cart. The business metrics that we are targeting are the engagement metrics and conversion. So far, we have completed ideation and brainstorming and are hoping to move forward to wireframing after this. Okay, so we did a lot of evaluation based on heuristics and intuition, and some of the major problems that we found was, firstly, the discoverability of the feed option on the home screen was not adequate according to us. Then the feed section in itself was not very well categorized, and we felt it could not provide enough engagement for users, which we felt was its purpose. And then the flow of discovering a product, like discovering the product details from the content, video content present on the app. There were many variations for the same type of content, which we felt created a lot of inconsistency and could create confusion for users. And then for the product details page, we felt there was a lot of information, but it was all put there and there was no sort of structure to it. So people could not find important information to actually add the product to cart easily. After this, we moved to like secondary and competitor research. So we looked at Nykaa and Purple as direct competitors, since they have similar content flows in their apps and they are also they also sell similar products. And we found that at least for Nykaa, even though there are different types of content, the flow to move to the product details is actually the same for every type of content. So that was a major insight for us from competitor research. From secondary research, some of the major insights were, we got to understand what information is more important for people to actually convert actually add the product to cart from the product details page. Then we defined our target users and defined a discussion guide. We decided to focus on the largest existing user group of the Mamaearth app based on data from the research. And then we started out to do our user interviews. We did 4 user interviews to guerrilla testing and 1 through online. So the major insights that we got here, so some of our points were validated, that people found the whole feed section very confusing and not engaging enough. They found the categories misleading. And some of the new insights that we got were that they wanted more control. They wanted to view specific content from here, which could be of use to them, which they wanted to view instead of just viewing all the content at once. And then another thing that was validated was that this inconsistency between the CTAs on the video player screens. And one new insight was that since the new users were being targeted, they wanted different types of content and not just video content on the app. So those were the major insights for us. And then we moved to like framing how might we questions and dumping all our ideas in one place. So right now, the major direction we're trying to take is to restructure the whole feed section, which is this screen, to have multiple types of content and better categorization. And we also hope to be able to introduce personalization to increase engagement for every kind of user. And we plan to simplify the whole process of going from the content to the product details to the add to cart flow, so that there is better conversion for users and in improving the overall consistency of the UI elements throughout the app. One thing about how we divided work, all of us divided work in different parts, but we made it a point to come back together and filter out information after every stage as a team. I think that's it.
Awesome. Awesome, dude. I mean, very well presented, very good work.
I was very nervous.
Storytelling top notch. Yeah, you could have started wireframings and all. That is one thing.
Yeah.
Could have finished
we
already.
Actually focused on documenting a bit, and then I mean, now after the discussion we had last time, we are focusing on quick wireframing and moving to UI as quickly as possible. We've also created some of the base UI of the existing app so that we don't have to spend time on that. So we have done that side by side. Yeah.
Good. You're tracking things?
Yeah, tracking is there, but we have not sort of updated it for a while now.
Yeah, please update your trackers.
Yeah. Should I stop
Awesome.
sharing?
Yeah. We have time left, I guess.
I was very nervous, so I went super quick.
Yeah,
Anything,
we have one
anything you want?
one more minute left. That's
Yeah.
really cool.
You guys want to, judges want to ask anything? They can probably explain more. That's the point. See, if you prepare your story well, there is like, you can 5 minutes is a lot. Yeah. Anyway, go ahead. Any other questions? Anyone wants to ask any questions, judges?
I just read the
Someone
chat.
is putting a comment.
Sorry.
Aman is commenting in the chat.
Elon wants to try out. Yeah. Aman is being safe. Not to say it out loud.
I think very well presented. Just like Anudeep said, very well, good storytelling, and they had the good hierarchy of what and why, what to be presented. And I think we were not asking key what was next. So yeah, we got all the answers of the questions which you were having. So yeah, looking forward for the UI now. All the best.
Yep. I think that's the part.
I think even the flow was very clear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Amazing, guys. Thank you very much. You guys are saving everyone's time as well. Continue. I would really want to see the Mama's new gamification model. Use the ideas from multi-hook models.
Yeah.
And try and build something. I'm excited to see that. Yeah.
Thank you.
I want all of you hired in Mama Earth, like literally after this. Okay. Who's next?
Yeah, it's EVP3, Misho.
Yeah, awesome. So this is EVP3, Misho, all the team here.
Yeah.
Elite
We are here.
designers. Is it elite or elite or like what's the right pronunciation?
Elite.
Elite.
Okay.
Different versions exist. So yeah. Okay. So who's presenting?
I'm presenting. 1 second. I'm just.
I'm loving the backgrounds and theming and all so much. Awesome, guys. I mean, who did this?
Sejal, it was her idea.
Whose idea? Sorry?
Sejal Sharma.
Sejal.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
She was like, I'll tell us do something. I'm like, what? Why? So like everyone can put a good background and we can have a good background. It's gonna all look so great. But I want you to do it. I'm like, okay, let's do it. But you fill all the information. So
I want this kind of ownership, like, without even asking, like trying to think and empathizing the whole event, the situation, and then getting stuff and doing it on time and putting it in all the groups. Super, man. I mean, yeah, awesome.
1 second, I'm just having a hard time getting the.
It's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the app that we're working on is Misho, and the flow that we're working on is the explore, search, and sort and filter application flow. So we have actually scoped it down. We have used only the search, filter, and sort, filter application and sort flow. So these are the screens for each of the flows, starting from the search flow towards the product page and the sort and filter application. So Misho has like a really long list of filter application.
Why did you even take all those screenshots? But anyway.
So yeah, so the first thing, so what we did initially was to do the heuristic evaluation, but what happened here was we found that most of the heuristic evaluations where the statements were pretty solution oriented. So we had to work with the secondary data that we collected and the primary data using through user interviews. So we went through a couple of articles, niches itself, Medium articles, several other filtering and sorting articles based on filter and sorting, as well as search flows. We found a few insights over here. And other than that, we
focus on the insights. You're telling just the flow. Just tell the insights. Highlight
yes.
the insights.
Yes. So a couple of the insights that we found was that the filter and sort are something that is used by the users interchangeably, and it doesn't so I'm so sorry.
It's okay. It's okay. Chill first of all.
Yeah, it says that the outcome is the equivalent, and
you want someone else to present. You started well, but
yeah, the filter should be another insight was that overview of the filters were not provided by most of the apps, and some of the major issues that could come up because the overviews of the filters not being provided is the users not having a quick way to remove the filters or not having a context about the product list. Other than this, we had a couple of primary research insights, which Yash would be explaining. Sorry.
Okay, so I conducted some primary research insights. I conducted the primary research, and there were some of the insights that I got from various types of users. The users were consist of tier 2 city users and tier 3 city users mainly. So some of the most prominent insights were the Meesho in the category. The Meesho has Meesho assured and next day delivery options, but the Meesho hasn't prioritized those. So users don't know, as we were driving retention. So users don't know that those things also exist. So they used to think that only Amazon and Flipkart has this, but Meesho also have this, but Meesho didn't give the priority. The
Guys,
second
1
thing,
minute left.
okay. The second thing was the users were confused because there were two same options, the camera option, and again there was a button called click using camera. So most of the users were struggled through the flow because they used to click on the one flow and they used to see what's in it, and they used to again come back, they used to again click on the icon of camera, and they again used to see. So in that thing, I think most of the users struggle. And also there was one thing that users doesn't know or can't see the offer section in the search result. Rather than they prefer that they come back and see if there are any banners on the main page for offers in the home section, and click on the sections. But while doing that, they will struggle to find exact item they are checking for and it's under offer or not. So these were some of the prominent insights. There are also some
okay. Do you want to focus on? Do you want to talk about which side of the solution you're going towards to?
Anudeep, can I pitch in?
Go ahead, quick, finish it fast.
Yeah. So what we are doing is we are working on the business metrics of retention. So we are trying to gamify few parts so that users get. The users retention, the business metrics it gets impacted. Retention gets impacted.
Sorry, can you just repeat that part?
Yeah, so we are working on the gamification of introducing gamification so that the business metrics, which is retention, gets impacted and the users.
How do you gamification is a big word? How do you want to gamify?
We want to gamify in like whenever they share a product, right? So they get 5 credits of 5, and based on that we want to do such gamification.
Your time is up, guys.
Okay. Guys, you have to prepare better. I've seen your group. Mostly the work was fine. I also saw that you did good primary research also, but you have to present better. To be prepared and present better. It's okay. You're just presenting to all the people who are here are known people only. So there's nothing to choke. Yeah, the timing is there. It is always there. That is how life is. But don't choke. It's okay. Prepare yourself better. Like think of the story and explain things as a part of the story. First, have a story line, what you want to take, and then keep expanding in those storylines. Okay, that's the way to present. Yeah. So, anyway, awesome. Okay, anything the judges want to say?
Anudeep, I just like to add to the Elite Designers team, just like you mentioned, gamification. So you can use the history of the user. If you are very much focused on using gamification, if you see that is a solution of your problem, then you can use the previous searches and what the user is viewing, that you can show the history on the top. So regroup yourself, just like Anudeep said, and I think you are deviating a little bit from the problem statement, that what exactly needs to be searched, and you are thinking about the features irrespective what needs to be solved. So if you regroup on the PS, I think that's gonna give you all the answers. All the very best.
I also want to add that the team has been doing very well at finding a lot of loopholes and gaps in the current flow. But something that I would want to suggest is don't jump to something big and huge. Make progressive changes. Even small changes and simpler solutions work very well. So yeah, that's something that you can look at.
Okay, awesome. Yeah, the next team slowly started occupying the tiles. Stop sharing the screen. Wait, cool, chill. Wait, let me see the faces. Okay, thank you, elite designers, whatever you want to call yourself. Walkie-talkie, ready with your walkie-talkies? Yeah. I just ordered a big bag of snacks from Instamart. So, yes, guys. So, GeoSavan Pro, right? Stories, videos in GeoSavan, right?
Correct.
Go ahead, guys. Please start your presentation.
All of you, can you see my screen?
Yeah, we can.
Okay. I'll not waste much of your time, and I'll just quickly give an intro of my team. Kashish and Aditi, they are working on the UI, and Aditya and Radhika, they were working on research. One is like the primary and the secondary, and Vignesh was the timekeeper, and Nikita was going to do the testing and also the secondary research, and me for the documentation part. Though these are just the roles, we have done all the things that we could do in the flow. And coming to the problem statement, we are actually evaluating the Geo7 app. The major thing that we want to focus is on the videos. And the business metric that we want to focus is increase the daily active users and also increase the conversion for the pro subscription. Before we would like to jump into the problems and also the increase in the business metric, we would like to go ahead what exactly the app has and what were some of the heuristic principles that they missed. So, for example, during our heuristic evaluation, we found that there is no consistency and standard in one of the screen. So there was no proper search bar, and the search bar was not global to all of the complete app. It was not. It was only specific to music and podcast, but the videos tab doesn't have any search bar. So there were the situation. You're on mute, Anudeep.
Can you keep zooming in a little bit more so that we understand what you're saying? Your speaking is good. Just zoom in and keep showing what you're saying. It's a little zoomed out to understand.
1 second. I'm actually unable to zoom it. Yeah. So, So if you can see, there is a video tab here and there is a search bar here. But if you go to the search bar, that goes to searching all the complete app. But in the videos, there is no particular search bar. So that was one of the problem that we identified. And there are similar other problems similar to that. And also when there is a search result, there are all the list of the albums, playlists, episodes, and videos. And if at all, if the user wants to go to the videos, they have to scroll to the entire bottom of the screen, and there is no filter at the top. So that was one of the problem. And also to confirm whether this is these are the problems, we have also gone ahead and did the primary research. And you can ignore this particular screen. There is no issue with Ranbir and Alia. It's just a screenshot that we have. And also coming to the primary research, we identified that the users were not even aware that the Geo 7 app has something called as video streaming. So when we gave the app and when we asked them, they were like, it's only a music and podcast app. We cannot find any videos. And after like 2 to 3 seconds, they came to an understanding that there is a video tab at the top. So there is no trigger that this particular app has the videos button. So this is one of the problem. So I won't dig much into the problems, and I want to just go through the ideation or the wireframes or the sketches that we have done. So we want to change the complete information architecture of the particular app. So we want to give more visibility to the videos, and also we want to give visibility to the music and podcasts and videos. But our intention is to increase the daily active users for the videos. So for that, we have made a change where the videos will be at the top. And also we are actually working on one of the carousel where there will be a less than 30 seconds of the preview of that particular video on the explore screen. So this will make the users to get more interacted with the app, and also they would be coming back to the app to see whether there is any video that is coming in the trending area, and they will actually go ahead and buy the subscription in case if they want to watch the full video. And also we have planned one more thing, which is share, earn rewards, and save money. So most of the people we know, like with the current situation, they don't want to spend money on the subscription, but they are ready to get as many referrals as possible. So we are trying to find out a way where if they share, the person who shares gets the points, and the person who is actually getting that also, if he sees that, he's also getting the rewards. And these
Guys,
rewards
1
can be
minute
used
left.
these rewards can be used to redeem their premium memberships or the pro subscription. So this way, more and more active users are coming back to them, and also we are giving a chance to buy the pro subscription for that. So this is how we would like to go ahead with the ideation process. That's all, and any feedback is welcomed from you.
Very good. Can you just quickly show? Very, very well done. Okay, we'll come back to that. Just quickly show the other insights you got from your research or competitor research.
Yeah, competitor research we found with four main apps. So one was YouTube Music. These insights, so they have a subtle UI, and everything is visible. The filters are well managed. There is so most of the users that we interviewed, they use YT Music. And Ghana, so this in particular Ghana and also the Spotify, there is only the 30 seconds of the loop of the video that is in the background, and it's not a video. We cannot consider that as a video, but we took that opportunity, or we took that inspiration from that,
nice,
and we want to make it. Yeah.
Well done. Very
And
well.
also now that Netflix and Instagram has reels and also the short labs, so we would like to inhibit this into this particular Geo app, so that this can acquire more of the user base within India.
Very good. Ambani Mama should be proud now. So yeah, show me your documentation if possible.
1 second. Here is the documentation.
Okay, if everything is in place, it's fine. Okay.
Yeah, just like we are a bit behind because of the mid review, but we will be back on track like after that.
So pretty well done.
Thank you, Anudeep.
Okay.
And sorry if I offended anyone with the Rahul and Alia and Ranbir. That was just a joke to make you all active.
Good. Actually, you found time to insert a joke. I'm shocked.
No, actually, I feel like your sense of humor should reflect in whatever work you're doing, like the whole personality. So it gives the whole personality to your presentation. So I
Daily
really
objects
like
team, just wait, hold on a bit, no?
people are
Aditya
like
is
kabza
giving
karna hai.
license to roast.
Avengers are like coming in. Just
I-
wait a bit.
I hope we're gonna
Which of
get
your videos? EVP 7. Yeah, go ahead. Tell me.
I hope
Yeah,
we
so
got that,
Yeah. Anything else? Pani, Shweta, Omna, want to say anything?
This was a good presentation, like in a whole they covered everything and the insights were really nice. So yeah, they're going on the right path.
You want to
thank
impress
you.
Omna? Do Notion documentation very well. Yeah. She invented a new career in India. Certified Notion consultant.
I'm sure at LinkedIn will be, full of its requests as soon as the review stops.
Yeah. Certified Notion mastery program.
Happy to help anyone.
Okay. Okay, evaluation, guys. Just no evaluations left here. The team was Walkie-Talkie. Quickly give your evaluations, please. Yeah. Okay, next team, please do ready. EVP 07, daily objects. Awesome. Is a full team here?
Yeah, Anudeep.
Awesome. Who is presenting to us?
Yeah, so yeah. Yeah, can you see my screen?
Just a second. Stop sharing. Judges, can you take 1 more minute and finish your evaluation? Okay, please get started.
Yeah. Okay. Can you see my screen now?
Yeah.
Okay. So, hi everyone. We are UX Avengers. Our app is daily objects, and we are targeting increase in retention and DAU metrics. So our flow is search and filter flow. This is our flow. We have chosen iOS screens for this app, and so starting from home screen, search, type keyword, search results, filter, filter applied, and product details page. So this is the flow. So we took some time to understand this flow, and also we called Anudeep and we discussed some stuff about this. So he gave us some guidance, and later we started problem identification, that is heuristics. So we got some problems, great problems identified, and also some problems were not great.
Talk about those. Don't keep saying some.
Yeah.
Identify those and explain.
Yeah, like in the type keyword, this screen, in the search screen, it is not showing any suggestions for the users, and also in search results page, there is not enough details in the results, like the save to the album, and in filters there is not many filters available here, and yeah, so we have found some great problems here, and by the time we completed our hypothesis, it was very late. We are falling behind the time, and we started yeah
we got into the solutioning part, and we started to solution and
show me your research insights and talk about them.
Yeah. Okay. We did some secondary research. We got some insights like most of the audience is aged between 18 to 34, and we targeted the same. We targeted the same people as our users. We managed to find all the users between that age gap itself.
Interesting.
And we got some reviews from App Store and Android Play Store as well. Okay.
Insights from your primary research interviews. What are the things which stood out in your interviews?
Okay, where is it? Okay.
Prepare and come, guys. You have such huge documentation.
Competitor research, we selected bewakoof.com and Flipkart and Amazon.com. So in bewakoof.com is very similar to our daily objects app. And also we found some other apps which is similar to bewakoof.com, but they did not have the mobile apps. They had only websites, so we did not select them. And in okay,
only 1 minute left, guys.
Yeah, we took a lot of time to do the user interviews, and I think we were lagging there, and we wasted a lot of time there. And next, after the interviews, we got some great insights, and also new insights. We also found some new insights like
what are those, bro?
Yeah, like recently viewed items are not on the checkout page. Yeah, they are not on the checkout page. As you can see, they are the recently viewed items are on the checkout page. So these are some insights. And after just half an hour before this call started, Anudeep came and made us realize that we are not actually working on our this metrics. So we started brainstorming and ideating regarding that, and we found some insights. We started again comparing with other apps like Flipkart, Amazon, and all, and we found this product reels idea, which means it's just like a reels. We are just brainstorming around it, and we are not clear about it. It is just like reels. We will show the product in the form of reels. We will have save button and buy button. We will brainstorm it, and we'll complete this project.
Guys, your time is up.
Okay.
I want to say something in between.
Yeah.
Quickly.
Yeah.
10
Like
seconds.
we have did our competitive analysis, and we get a lot of ideas. Like we get idea about our weakness, and we get idea about competitor strengths. Like in our app, we don't have rating. We don't have any like reviews, and these are very important for the sale, like for the buyer. Like reviews and rating give us some trust related to the app. So I would say these are very important things. Like we should have wish list, we should have add
Is
to
it
cart.
important according to you, or you have research to prove that?
Yeah. Like
Yes or say yes or no. It's okay. Don't show that now. You don't have time.
Okay. So
yes or no?
one more thing. And
Answer
one
yes
more
or no.
thing. Yeah.
You have research
did
to
you
prove
say
what you're saying?
Yeah, I have.
Okay, done. Cool.
Yeah.
It's okay.
And beside that, we also get idea that there is no consistency related to UI. Like some
It's okay.
like
It's okay.
they are.
Your presentation time is over. If you wanted to say, you could have presented. Anyway, so okay.
Thank you.
Fine then, guys. Stop your presentation. Okay, prepare yourself better.
Yeah.
Okay. You have to talk like you are getting choked and getting confused unnecessarily. You have good work.
Yeah.
You can present a good story, and you don't have to say things like, "Oh, we wasted a lot of time." Your time went somewhere. No, like where did the time go? Talk about that instead of giving a judgment to people already. Let people think if you have wasted time or not. Why should you yourself tell we wasted time? Right? We spent a lot of time on research. Whether it's a waste or not, let judges decide.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I shouldn't have used
So
that word. Yeah.
yeah. Anyway, we had a good discussion before coming. So good that you've taken that into consideration. So yeah, all the best for tomorrow. Yeah, judges want to say anything to Avengers?
Yeah, let's just wait for the end game, how they are going to perform.
I'm Thanos. There's an inside joke between this group and me.
Thanos is joking.
But yeah, all the very best, guys. I know mid-review, you guys are getting a little bit nervous. Don't be. You have given certain instructions, right? How to give that, how to perform your PPTs. Don't be nervous.
Yeah.
Won't bite. Whatever you have, performing, just be very clear about that. Yep.
Okay.
Vidyasagar is like talking about own weaknesses will give good impression to viewers. You are not building emotional connect here, by the way.
That is what I was thinking. Like nobody was talking about the negative things. Like so I thought
Negatives should not be like this, bro. I mean, that's not how you talk about negatives. You talk about what is your willingness to learn and all that stuff. You have limited time, no? Why do you want to focus on what you have not done? Just focus on what you have done and highlight that.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you're not building emotional connect here. Oh, it's such a nice person and all that stuff. Right? Yeah. Utilize your time. People's time is important. So just talk about what is important. Anyway. So yeah. The next team, please. UX fit, cult fit. Shelza, off your video. Yeah, Omna, you can say it out loud.
Oh, yeah, so I heard a lot of insights and I felt like they weren't focused on the actual problem or the ideas that were coming in, so they can have the problem out there when they are brainstorming and thinking.
Okay. Misfits, so UX fit, sorry. There is another misfit, no, I forgot. Yeah. UX fits, how come only 3 of you are here? Where are the others?
One of a team member actually dropped off from the team. He didn't show up. Rana
That's
was
fine.
in the call. Yeah.
Okay, start presenting and meanwhile ask all of them to be on video, whoever is there. Who's presenting?
Me, Atisha.
Okay, Atisha. Utilize your time well. Okay.
Okay, so just a second. Let me know if the screen is visible and I'm audible.
It is.
Okay. Shit. Just a second. There's some issue.
The time has already started.
Hold on, just give me a second.
Okay.
Okay. Give them 1 minute more, whatever. Let's restart the time. It's okay.
Okay, Anuj.
Okay, I'll open my KitKat.
Yeah. I think it's working now.
Quick, guys, come on, you should have prepared all this before.
I'm not able to zoom in, that's the problem.
press Z and drag and drop your mouse into that particular section.
Top right, there is a plus option.
Can someone else
Press
present
shift
the
and so if you have a mouse, just scroll in.
I am not able to zoom in itself.
Press shift or alt and check.
Hold, let me just do
Or if you're on a laptop, just like pinch the trackpad.
Shabir or Anup, you want to present?
Yeah, it's fine now. I won't be able to zoom out, so it's going to go a little slow. Okay, you can start the time. Hi, we are UX Fit, and these are my team members. We chose this problem statement of cult fit, which is to evaluate the calorie intake and build a calorie tracker. So our business metric is to increase the DAUs, which is the daily active users. This is the timeline, and we split our work between our teammates. So the problem statement is key. We'll be focusing on the users so that users are easily be able to track their progress, track their calories, both intake as well as the calories burned during the workout. We built a problem statement brief, and for that we had our assumptions. We stated our assumptions. First being key users might need like a visual representation of the workout progress, and users, I mean, if we bring out a community feature, it would help us, like it would help in the favor of the group motivation, because the self motivation tends to fizzle out over time. So we first, before jumping into the secondary research, we framed the questions for our desk research. What questions we'll be researching on. So in our desk research, we finally organized all the data, which is the factual data, behavioral data, and competitive analysis. We'll get to it. In behavioral data, we noticed key users, if the users are working out with somebody, they tend to, they wouldn't want to, disappoint them by not showing up to the task. And so a lot of desk research went to this. And moving on to the competitive analysis. In the Fitter app, the users were asked like important questions, which was the fat percentage, which would help them achieve a realistic goal. And the food plan that was suggested. So new users have the 7-day free plan for food plan as well as a workout plan. The food plan had this community feature where if they select a particular meal, the community has posted the recipes for it and multiple recipes for the same meal plan. So that would help the users. And for the workout plan, they had this tutorial feature attached to each workout plan and a step-by-step guide key, how can they work out. Apart from that, there was a place where they can users can link their health app with this particular app. Now moving on to our primary research. So we sent out a screener form to get our target users. The target users were anybody who's into
Don't tell
fitness.
all that. Talk about the insights.
Okay.
You're running out of time.
Okay. So we interviewed around 5 users, out of which we got to know key one of the users uses a particular uses a Apple Watch, and that is connected to the fitness app. That increases her motivation because it already gets updated. And she was using Healthify Me app, but eventually she dropped off because she did not understand how can she measure her diet correctly. Apart from that, we did our this affinity mapping also. It took 2 iterations that went into it, and we found our motivation, users' motivation in this process. So after that, we did our how might we questions. Everything was categorized into each. Everybody did this process, and the how might we questions were categorized, and we did a voting in which we finally decided to go with the group activity, which is the community feature, as well as the personalized plan, which is going to help the users create a personalized plan without giving up their food choices. So since we started ideating, we found out that these were 2 different flows, complete separate flows, and within the time constraint that was given to us, we wouldn't be able to complete it. So we chose the first flow, which is the group activity, because it would help our business metric, which is the daily active users, by onboarding new users also. If the person is using this particular app, they can invite their friends and start updating their feature. And the reason we did not go for the diet plan,
only 1 minute left.
Yeah, it's fine. Even though we had some data regarding the diet plan would scope down our target users to a very specific place, which is the subscribed users, and that would not do justice to our final DAUs. Business metric. We came up with like core ideas for this, and we just jotted it down. It was a very rough sketch. But apart from this, during this process, we were also working on our UI components and creating the libraries and everything, text libraries. And yeah, right now we are using, we created a flow also so that there's a structure to our app. And yeah, this is a UI inspiration. We took it from Dribble so that we know what to create and how are we going, which feature is going to go where. That's it.
Yeah, can you show your wireframes a little bit more? You had to, everything was so zoomed out when you're explaining. Your story was very good. Your work is good.
Yeah, so this is
wireframes.
So our wireframe, as of now, we thought of building a widget feature, which is going to be on the landing page directly, so that users are able to see the tracking, the calorie count and everything as soon as they land on their page. And they can click on it and go to their complete page, which is going to be the landing page of the tracking feature. And we have this select preference of activity in case they're the first time users. And they will also have a direct consultations, which we'll offer them for this thing. And yeah, they can add their friends to the group, and food suggestions with recipes will be given. Community goals, we'll have a community goal which people can join the challenges or invite their friends and create their own challenges. There'll be, for gamification of the app, we are thinking of ranking user rankings as well as the competition. And we want to link the Spotify and Apple Music to it because people generally like to listen to music while they're working out. Also, they can share their progress on social media. We'll be having a share option. Yeah, and there'll be a reward system, like level systems, as soon as.
Sorry, your time is up.
Okay. The ideas are good, but when you present, you'll have to actually speak about the business metric as well.
Yeah.
Okay, and what was that?
It was daily active users.
Yeah.
Speak about it now. I'll just give a brief. So our daily active users, we want to increase this particular business metrics. And the reason why we chose this fitness app is we want to onboard new users as well as increase the time the existing users spend on this particular app.
Don't explain the metrics. Tell what is that you are doing to increase the metrics. Anyway, it's okay. Your presentation time is over. This is good only. Overall, it's good work. Two things. One, you should zoom in and explain clearly. Second, focus on the business metrics is more important. Yeah. So because it'll converge, you have to converge into your business metrics. And take that direction. Yeah. Okay. Stop sharing the screen. Judges, you want to say anything?
I think it's very good. Yeah.
So sorry. You please go on.
Yeah, I think there's a very good clarity on the final insights. But when you showed that rough wireframe like image, and there is so much going on in that. So I hope the same clarity should be continued in the UI also. That's it. For UX, I mean, the insight clarity is very nice.
Yeah.
We are in the wireframing stage. Actually, we haven't completed.
Start evaluations, mentors. You can talk, but yeah. And next team also, please be ready. Go ahead, say it, Aman.
Sure. No, I was just asking that I could see the problem statement. There is something written about the DAUs and the onboarding. So anything specifically are you doing for onboarding new users?
The idea was we'll have few parts of this particular feature as free, which is the basic ones, so that when the user using this feature, they would like to, subscribe to a bigger model and could access all the features in this particular app.
That will improve your conversions. Will not give you DAUs.
Yeah, so the existing users who are there on this particular app right now can share this particular feature with their friends.
Don't ideate now. Think and get back.
Yeah, if you can focus on that thing, I think your project looks very complete. You guys have a proper vision. So yeah, all the very best.
Thank you.
Okay, awesome. Good job, guys. Okay. Danzo. Anupama, how is your video reverse?
She has to mirror it.
You have to mirror your video. Is it weekend spirits or weekend spirits? Let's find out. Anyway. Who's presenting?
I'm presenting, Anudeep.
Awesome. Be confident. Don't choke. Okay.
Go ahead, you can do it.
Fine.
Yesterday in the problem statement fight, he was going down, 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 down. Yeah.
Hey guys, is my screen visible?
Yes.
Cool. Hey guys, hey everyone. This is Weekend Spirits here, and our team, we are Anupama, Hariharan, Ishani, Monisha, Sakshi, and Shruti. And the problem statement we chose was Dunzo. The flow is evaluating the courier sending package. Sorry, the courier flow of Dunzo. The flow consists of the homepage, selecting the courier from the bottom nav, and picking up the delivery address and entering the package details and to payment. That is the flow. So we initially started having everything, and we started right away with the heuristics. But we should have started with clearly understanding the problem statements. But lately we still got on with understanding with how it all works and who are our target users and every stuff. Coming up with heuristics, we figured out problems like that is
What happened, bro?
Little.
It's okay. What are the major problems you found?
Okay, so I'll directly get to the validation thing, where we validated our hypothesis and the heuristics with our primary and secondary researchers. So here we were able to validate that the users were finding it hard to add their addresses. They thought that when you come back to the flow here, you pin a address, you pin a location in the map and confirm location. So it happens like it shows you a location. It gives you an address. People thought you can select it actually, but you can't select it. You can only change the address. Otherwise, you have to enter it manually here. So we figure this out in the heuristics as flexibility and efficiency of use, and okay, not going so deep. And we still had this thing validated in our primary research or
no, at least 1 or 2 points you go deep and explain. No,
Should I present?
go ahead. Talk. It's okay.
Hariharan, can you go to validation of hypothesis?
the last one. Oh, here.
No. The last. Can I share my screen? Yeah, this one.
Fast.
The zoom in a bit. So in the home screen, can you just zoom in?
Sakshi, you go to the exam, Hariharan, click on her
spotlight.
Icon.
Yeah. Cool.
Click on Sakshi. Yeah.
So basically, so in the home screen, basically there is no signifier. There is this courier service that is being offered by Dunzo. So what happened is during the primary research, one user, we asked them to let us go through the courier flow. So what happened is they clicked to the store section, and through there they clicked on the courier services. There was a CTA that leads to courier services. So this was the thing. Also, there is second thing. There is no the Dunzo haven't clearly mentioned what the maximum weight the user can deliver the package. So basically, Dunzo has this option that you can deliver for up to 7 kgs only, but in the home screen they doesn't show. They doesn't show this is something you need to consider. So basically, and there's one more thing. So basically, if you click on this icon, so we conducted in primary research and we asked the user, what did this icon make you feel? So they said this icon looks like something of FAQ section, frequently asked questions. So they seem to miss this. But it actually, if you open this icon, it shows what are the things that you need to consider.
Okay.
Okay. And there was one more thing. When you select the package content, what you want to send, there was a use case that that what they want to send doesn't come under these categories.
Got it.
So
I understand these issues with the existing flow. Okay, then what is the direction you're taking next?
also there was one more thing. So the user wanted to like change so there was this saved addresses. The user wanted to change the number in the address column. So there was no option for the user to edit the address here only. They have to break the flow and go to the profile section. Then through the saved address, they have to like change or edit the address.
Do you have insights for whatever your points?
Yeah. It's validated in the primary research.
Okay. That's fine. What are the solutions? Solutioning?
Yeah. So for the saved address,
I'm asking you ideation. Any other ideation you have done, guys?
Ideation is in solutions for the problems.
Yeah, you have finished your research.
Yeah.
Make any wireframes or anything like something which you
Yeah. So basically, there is no option for the user to select others category. So we are planning to like do a category which just says others, and the user can select. Also, this icon doesn't really conveys what it has to offer. So we need to.
Anything which you are planning to do other than icon changes and text changes and movements, option, like this is a lot of a patchwork. I understand, but I want you to focus on architectural changes.
Yeah. So basically, there was one thing that Dunzo doesn't show the delivery fee breakdown. So we need to make that in the homepage only to inform
I understand,
the user.
Sakshi. Are you understanding what I'm asking you?
Can I add one point?
Yeah, please go ahead.
I don't think it is very much related to the entire screen changing or architectural change. But one thing is that since our business metric is conversion mainly, we sort of planned initially to bring a CTA option or something to bring more attraction to this courier service from the homepage itself. That was one consideration. We still have to get into this.
Think more.
Yeah.
You need to basically re-architecture the app or like re-architecture the entire flow to make sure people can identify the send packages better and send packages in a much quicker manner. Also target people better. Probably you're just thinking about new users. Why don't you also think about people who are already doing these things? Who does really have a need for sending packages and all this stuff?
Yeah,
think about all this stuff and consider the research is good, but you're focusing too much on these small things which can be fixed.
Okay. Superficial changes.
Not superficial, it's fine. I mean, you're like, I'll add a address which can be editable. Fine. I mean, one more option called others. It's very funny. So think more. Come up, the same goal should be achieved by the users in a much better manner. Think more and find a better flow. Okay. Think in this direction. Okay. Judges, you want to say anything? Okay, you can stop sharing your screen. Yeah. Judges, anything to the weekend spirits?
No, just to have a high spirits, you guys are doing good and all the very best. Just like Anudeep said, you are focusing only on one particular point. So try to steer away from that and try to translate your research into solutions.
Yeah. Okay. Anyway, fine, guys. Thank you for that. What's the next team? EVP 11.
Thank you, Anudeep.
So shall I share my screen?
One second. You guys don't have a background now?
I have, but I'm using mobile phone.
Sumit?
So
I also have, but it's not working actually. Yeah.
Two of my friends did not use one of my creations. See, I'm going to give you negative points, right?
I have used it. Okay.
What
Okay.
about others? Where are others?
Okay, okay, I'm using it, but it's not working fine. Yeah.
I'm 11th group.
Where are others in your team?
Vishal and
Vishal is there, I think. Yeah, Vishal is here.
Okay.
We have four, yeah. 4 people are here, yeah.
Okay.
Sorry,
No
one
problem.
second.
Fine. Who is presenting?
Jolly.
Jolly, yeah, Jolly.
Okay,
Okay.
Jolly.
Yeah. So hello everyone. My name is Jolly Golani and I'm from team Kacha Badam. And my team includes Anil, Arun, Pallavi, Shonika, Sumit, Vishal. And so we got the problem statement as Spark Plus after losing the fight for CureFit from 2 different teams. And after we got the problem statement, we decided to do the plan of action, and this is what we decided, and this is how we are going. So we kind of lagged behind a little bit because we didn't consider the break time much, and so yeah, but I think we're going good. And this is how we divided our task. So talking about the problem statement, so Park Plus has a trip calculator feature which calculates and display the petrol and toll charges with respect to source and destination, and also with respect to the vehicle type. And we need to focus on daily active users. So since the target business metric was daily active users, so we thought to decide what are their current user target. And so after analyzing, we realized that they are mostly, focusing on cars to calculate their trip expense. And so they're focusing on car to calculate their trip expense, and also only when they have the vehicle number. If they don't have the vehicle number, they're not allowing it to check the expense. And they also have this feature for 2-wheelers, but it is very lengthy process.
Hey, show something, no? Like, what are you
Okay.
talking
I
about?
thought story building. Okay.
Story is fine.
So
It's showing something as you're like,
okay.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So since it's DAU, so we decided to brainstorm first how we can impact DAU, and we this is about few ideas how we can improve it. So for example, right now it is only targeting the car users. So what if we implement such feature which can also allow 2-wheelers or private bus owners or lorry, all these things, so they can also attract DAUs. Also,
Got it.
what if nobody wants to share their vehicle number? Or what if someone wants to just check how much Tata Tiago will cost if they go from this place to this place without having a vehicle? So what about those users? And also about few different things, because it only just show toll prices and petrol prices. What if during a long trip, they also want to see if there is any hotel or restaurants, how much they can cost, so that they can accordingly plan a trip to that. So with all this point, we go ahead and started doing the heuristic evaluation. And just wanted to show how this feature looks like to the people who doesn't know. So this is the homepage.
Wait. You don't have so much time.
No,
Tell me your
just
insights
okay.
from heuristics and tell me the insights from research you have. It's okay.
Okay. So
People
yeah.
understand.
So after heuristic, we got few things, but majorly, and also we did competitive. But competitive, we didn't get any direct, competitor. But still, we got few insight for different type of vehicles. I'll just show that from toll gate. But the most of the validation points we got was from primary research. So if you see, this is for Toll Guru. They have these things like add different vehicles, which this app lacks. So maybe somewhere we can use this way to make it better. So, and then we go to primary research. So we give it, like we explain the user that they have to, go and think that they are going on a road trip and they have to calculate their trip expense. So they have to go to trip calculator and do this thing. So when we explain them this task, what they were doing, that they were trying to search this feature on homepage, which they were not able to get it. And then they were said that where they can search it, something like that. So what happened?
Nothing. Go ahead.
So, and then they went to search service page, and then they finally got this feature. So they took time. It took time for them to realize where this feature is. And then, so and this user, one particular user was a two-wheeler user. So without reading that it's just to select a car, he gave a bike number, and then it gave an error, and then it gave an error, and also it gave an option to add it manually. So he manually added all the number, all the vehicle details, and then it got added to show the trip expense. So it was like a long process. And yeah, there were other points as well, but I think I'm going
Can
too
you show
much.
competitive research quickly?
Yeah. So we didn't get direct competitor, which who like cover this exact trip, calculator
got it.
thing. But
Solutioning?
There's
Any
only
solutioning?
only 1 minute left.
yeah, okay. For solutioning,
Not hypothesis.
No.
After research, did you make anything?
Yeah.
Yes.
Go to the top. Go to the top.
On the
No, it's
top.
here.
Okay.
It's here. Okay. So for example, so what I'll talk about. So for example, this thing, if I talk, right, so this adds a lot of you can keep on adding vehicle type, but there's no way you can delete it. Like it's keep on adding. What if you have used a vehicle and now it's not yours and you want to delete it? There's no way you can delete it. So we
Why
think
do you
of
want
some
to fix that?
solution.
Why do you want to fix that?
I do want to fix that because just to improve, like it will keep on adding, like the list become 10, 12, 14 and you're not using it. So maybe that's why you might need
How
to
does it
delete.
impact the business metrics?
Okay, so this might not directly impact DAU, but it came as part of heuristic.
You can
directly.
you can show find a vehicle now. Find a vehicle we are trying to change. Like find
See,
a car
you had a
instead of
very
find
good
a car.
story, adding multiple types of users and all that stuff. So your solutioning should be in that direction.
Instead of find a car.
We have that. So for example, if you see, right, this shows select a car. So we get, and here you can give any, like you can give two-wheeler also. It will not give you any indication that you're giving wrong or what. And then it will give you, take you to the long process. So from here, we can give option to select different type of vehicle. What I was showing you for competitive analysis, that they have a very good description of different type of vehicles. And also after, you got this, 1 second, prices on all. So once you select, right, and you click on calculate, you see total toll charges 1800 and petrol charges this much. And it just shows fastest and cheapest. How this is fastest.
Your time is up.
And with respect to this, just 10 seconds. So how it is fast and how it is cheap, nothing is displayed. And also user think this map is a Google map. They think that when they try to do, go live, this will help them know that now there is a petrol pump, now there is a toll gate, which is not the actual case. So this will also some misconception user has.
Yeah, and we are also trying to add a hotel kind of thing here also, option,
So we also focused on how we can make users, like how we can get the daily active users. So we got some insights on the primary research. So we built some.
We don't have time. I understand we have spoken before the 5 minutes is over. But anyway, still it's okay. Good work on the thinking business side and all that stuff. This research is also good. Solutioning, don't deviate and fix those petty issues. Multiple cars, that's fine, but you have to relate it as much as possible to the business.
Actually we were lagging time, right? And you came and said that go to ideation. So we kind of jumped the validation part and we thought that we'll just do ideation and then we'll finally decide
That's what
the
I'm saying.
priority.
You should jump to ideation, but relevant to the problem you're solving. Right?
So we haven't decided the priority yet. So we'll decide and work accordingly.
Yes.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Who's the next team?
No comments.
Music was going on.
Oh, sorry, mentors. Sorry, mentors. Yeah. Sorry.
I wish there was background music of Kacha playing. I don't know.
Yeah. Mentors, you want to say anything? Sorry, I forgot.
I just want to add that they have broken the problem statement into a good research problem statement. And I could see a lot of solutioning what they did. So don't try to deviate a lot, because if you have a lots of solutions, you can get deviate easily. So try to focus on maximum 2, not more than that. And then I think you guys will be good to go. Cheers.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I want to say something, but this is for everybody. At
Yes.
least from tomorrow, you can start with why you choose the problem statement. It's like not big sentences, just tell 1 or 2 lines on why you choose the problem statement. So that gives a strong point when you're starting the flow.
I had that, but I thought we can skip.
It's
No,
okay.
But I written those.
For everybody, you can do
Yeah,
it tomorrow while doing the final review.
Yes. Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay. Bye. Next team, please. Next is 2. Yeah, the last team is 2. One second. Yeah, is everyone here? Boat rockers. Oh, here it is Z only, right? Z. Okay. I think Krishna wrote as rockers. Okay. So farm easy. Who's presenting?
Janani, sir.
Janani is presenting.
Yes.
Okay. Go ahead, guys.
Neha, are you able to see the screen?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, hi guys. So we are the boat rockers. So our app was the Farm Easy app. It's a fitness and health app. So our flow was to book lab tests. So it includes to find tests by health concern, explore related tests, and description about the tests. Our business impact was to increase conversion and DAOs. So how we divided work, all of us split up into teams of 2 so that one of them can back up each other so that we don't get stuck at any point. So Janani and Neha, we were doing the heuristics evaluation and the documentation along with user interview. Samriti and Anshul were responsible for primary research, that is the user interviews. Vijay and Radha, documentation and timekeeping. And Tarun was responsible for secondary research, and he's doing the UI part. So moving ahead, this is basically our user flow. So it's I will just show you the screens instead of the text. So yeah, this would be like the home page. Then we moved on to the lab test by health concern page, and we could also go to the lab test page from bottom navigation bar. And then we would go to the packages list page, and then we would jump into
Okay.
the details page.
It's okay.
So right after that,
Spending too much time on flows. Okay, yeah.
yeah.
Jump to
Sorry.
the insights.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, sir. So right after that, we started off with heuristics evaluation. So yeah, so we started off with heuristic evaluations. The few problems that we identified were how users were not able to find similar categories on the homepage and lab test page. So this was consistency and standards. We also identified a few more problems like they do not have the flexibility to select lab tests based on their preference. We also identified that there is no indication as to how long of a scroll it would be. And one of the major problems that we felt in the user flow was that users didn't have the flexibility to choose the timings and dates for their tests. They had to go with what was shown to them. And we also came up with a few more intuitive problems as well. So right after that, we started off with ideation. So even though our ideation were pretty straightforward, we felt that it would actually enhance user experience.
Talk about research. It's fine. This
Yes.
hypothesis and all is fine.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. So we formed our hypothesis statements, and then we moved on to our secondary research, which was the competitor apps. So for the competitor apps, we chose Practo. So from our competitive research, we found out a lot. We actually found a lot of insights. We'll just show it with the comparison. So yeah, we felt that the visibility of categories is much better in the competition app than our own app. We also felt that the caller's action button was the visibility was much better in the competitive app.
And the certification is a trust building factor, and that was not present in our app. So these were few of the major insights that we found.
Just
And
you
then
presented them well.
and moving further, we wanted to validate all the problems. I mean, at least a few of our problems. So we
What are the
started with
validations?
yes, yes.
Don't tell all that. Show us what are the insights. Yeah.
Okay, guys, 1 minute
What are the
left for you guys.
Major
You can read one or two from each and then come down to the
What do you mean you can read? You would have prepared by now. Last but one team still not prepared.
Okay, so we started off by voting for the highest thing. So one of the things that we validated was the user wanted to save lab tests for frequent booking since he's a regular user. This was one that we identified through user research. We hadn't come up with that. We also wanted the user wants description in the top of the package to identify which test they would want to choose. And I think at the end of our competitive research and our primary research, we sort of voted and we chose problems based on severity. So the top 4 ones that we validated in the primary research and the new insights gathered are some things that we want to go further for our solutions. And the further steps would just be that we need to go again, do our solutions, wireframe, and then clean up.
Okay.
We also did a little bit of UI alongside, which was
we started with the base.
We started
UI
with
as
the
well.
basic UI, just the framework of it, because
finally
we were
core idea towards which your solution will go.
So the core idea was this, that we actually wanted to target the conversion better, because without trust, we found during the user research that there was lack of trust because there was no certification.
Any idea how is that you're going to build more trust? Any ideas?
So the certification or the doctor's recommendations were not there,
and reviews as well. It helps in building trust. So those were few ideas that we were looking at. We were also looking at providing like a drop-down menu for them to choose their own time, because that was validated by our research as well as our heuristic evaluation.
Because of the timings, there are bounce rates happening where, because it's not suitable for the candidates with the slots available or provided by the app itself. So they tend to just go out and just look for some other place where they can get the timings as per them.
Done.
And not just,
Makes sense. Awesome. Okay, you can stop presenting. Finally, looks like you utilize the doctor in your team. So, where is the doctor? Where is Tarun?
I am here. Just had to turn off my video for a bit.
Yeah. Guys, Tarun is a doctor.
For this particular exercise, I think being a patient would help.
And and an entrepreneur as well. So good. Awesome. Good stuff, guys. But I think you guys are lagging a bit, is what I feel. Solutioning is something which you should go quickly towards.
Yes.
Problems identified are good only. The way you took inspiration from competitors. I mean, Practo does things well. That is good. And that is what I expected also. I mean, sitting in pharmacy, I would, as a product manager, that's what I would tell. Guys, we should beat Practo. And you guys are doing a good job there. So, yeah. Better solutions. Think of rewiring the architectures a little bit better. Instead of maintaining the existing architectures and staying within the constraints. Think of solutioning more quickly, start putting down those wireframes and UI and all, and then start documenting it backwards to save time.
Yes, sir. We'll do that.
Okay. Yeah.
Anything? Omna, anything? Shweta, Omna, want to say?
I just want to add one thing, Anudeep, to them. When I was reading the problem statement, there are two proportions of it. One is the architecture, and second is the booking experience. So I think they have not focused more onto it. I think you can read more about order management. It's just a suggestion I'm giving since I come from the same field, from the healthcare. So you can utilize more on the OMS, that is order management system. That will improve your booking system. Because when a patient checks into a hospital, there are multiple layers. He checks in, sometimes he does not show up. So how you can improve that? If you can integrate that with the problem statement, I think you will be kicking all the corners. So, yeah.
Tarun, your startup was that on, almost.
Yes, Anudeep.
Yeah, you can get insights from there. But that's a good thing.
Ours was more focused on SaaS. Yeah.
I mean, you need not build an order management system or something, but you can take insights from the physical operations of people booking tests and the last mile things, how you can improve and stuff like that. So the challenges which people face after booking tests or before booking tests is something which you can take from. Like, don't build a management system, but yeah.
Yeah, just draw some small inspirations from it, because usually when the patient checks in, then all the problem arises. So how you can improve that? If it's at no show, then how you can improve all those? That would be a really add on to your project.
I had a question to that, Aman. When you were saying that, there is
interviews, there is another team which should present. Yeah.
When you said that, there is this check-in and check-out versions. So being it an online service, knowing that fact that they are having the
Connect separately. We need.
Okay, fine. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, you can connect. Sure.
Thank you so much, Aman. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Awesome. Team 2. Design Dragons. Nika. Farah, where's the background? Wait.
I can set it. I can set it from. Actually, I'm from mobile. That's why I can set it background.
Wait.
Should I stop sharing?
Yeah, the viewers also want to see who is the team they should recognize. So it takes a minute.
Okay. Sorry.
Yeah.
My bad.
So, Design Dragons, Nika. Who is presenting?
Me, Amrita.
Okay, good. So, where is Abhi?
She
not
feeling well. She's not.
It's okay. Yeah, that's fine. Go ahead, guys. Present.
Okay.
If anyone is wondering, this is a non-alcoholic drink, by the way. It's okay. It's just a sweet water. Soda. Yeah, I don't drink alcohol. So yeah, just clarifying.
You know what not to gift him now.
Yeah. It will be completely waste of your money. And I wouldn't even give it to someone else because I don't gift alcohol. Anyway, so yeah, once you're ready, please.
Yeah, we're ready to go.
Yeah, go ahead. Start, please.
All right. So our topic is Nika, and Nika has introduced a video streaming flow that is what we have decided to analyze, and so essentially that includes. I'm not going to go too much into detail. I'm just going to go ahead and say business metrics targeted those daily active users and average cart value. So through the presentation, we'll associate everything to two things, right? Now,
hi.
You guys can hear me, right?
Go ahead now. Yeah.
So these are the three first screens that we saw. Now in the home screen, this is a stream icon, right? So essentially it opens the stream, and if you click on any of the videos, this is the screen opens, right? So at a glance, some of the first initial things that we realized is our initial assumptions were that the stream is not essentially personalized. Like even if you're a new user or if you use Nika regularly, irrespective of whether you click the stream icon, the first screen that shows up is this. It doesn't really ask you for any recommendations or anything that you might be interested in looking.
Okay.
Next obvious observation was that there is no search icon. So essentially, I can't really look for a product that I might be interested in that is associated with the stream. Then some inconsistencies in the UI and a couple of other stuff, right?
Okay.
The problems that we identified is by making some assumptions is that if I am looking for something that I want to buy and I want to see an influencer or a blogger to be using this product so I can buy it, then I would definitely want to be looking for something. This is one of the initial observations that we made. Then coming to competitive research, we looked at Myntra, right? Myntra has, so the terminology, the one thing that we noticed from competitive research is the terminology is actually very different. Like, for example, Myntra uses studio while YouTube uses shorts, I think, and what do these guys use? Studio, right? Studio again. My bad. Sorry, guys.
Okay.
And obviously, Instagram uses Reels, right? So the thing is, once we started actually talking to users, they actually pointed out that the visibility is very low. They didn't even know that the actual feature exists until we actually told them to find it, right? Which is something that got validated as well, because this is one of the initial observations we made. Another thing that they pointed out is stream is a little confusing, because does it mean that we have to stream something? Like, is this a live stream that you start doing, or is this someone else streaming something? Another thing that that they told us is, oh, there are actual live streams that they also did not know about. So these are some experience related issues that we found. UI related is that some of these things that are written here, they are brands as well as influencers.
Okay. Talk more about your primary research insights.
Yeah. So
go ahead. Yeah.
So one of the things that our users indicated was that they have actually used this feature on other platforms like Instagram, but they have not been using it on Nika. Another thing that we realized initially, something that we assumed was people go on these things to actually learn and understand how the product is being used, but we got proved wrong. What they're actually trying to understand is who is using them and how it affects their skin tone, so that whether that works for them or not in terms of experience. And
guys, 1 minute left.
Can you talk about business metric, the focus on the business metric?
So so coming to ideation, right? Our idea is to actually, first of all, add a screen that once you click on stream, it should give you a welcome page, and it should ask you to pick a product or products that interest you. That is something that we would like to add. And so that your explore page is a little more tailor-made for you, which is essentially what we're trying to do. Our DUI, our business matrix is daily active users, right? So if we can make them feel more inclusive and more and the feed more tailor-made for them, we believe that this would heavily impact daily active users. And average cart value is another thing that I would quickly touch upon. There is add to bag. Every time you click on a reel, all the products that are used in that feed are displayed below, right? And but obviously there are some issues, like you can't add to cart, you can't like you can add to bag, but you can't wishlist this item unless you actually click on this and go to the product page. So basically what we would be doing as a part of this project is essentially do a basic UI and UX redesign, add a screen for recommendations, add wishlist options where we can where users can even add all three products, all products to wishlist if they wanted to.
Guys, your time is up.
Yeah, I think I'm done, I guess.
Yeah, overall good.
And we've also been
which you
like,
mentioned, which was very good.
documentation, just score some brownie points.
Yeah. The one point which is very good was which is good that you identified, but you didn't realize it, which is people going, the flow going product oriented rather than just people oriented, because this is not a social media app. This is still a e-commerce platform, right?
Yeah.
So you had a good observation that people would want to understand about products, and there should be a way where people can get to the products and then go and look at the lives related to them and all. So I think you should really explore that angle. It also helps you increasing your average order value, because when you can showcase people better valued products, higher price tag products, and take them and also show them the way they are being used and the influences related to that and the videos and content, I think you can impact average order value.
Yes, Anudeep, there is one thing I would want to add that we figured out from the primary research, that users want currently the feed is like it says for you, but it is actually not tailored according to the interest or the scrolling pattern or the kind of items that they have in their wish list. It's just random, right? So they want to see things that is accustomed to their skin tone, their skin type, right? And the kinds of products they would want to use rather than just random influencers showing them, because even the influencer is not helping them if that they do not have the skin tone or the skin type, right?
It's a good observation.
Yeah.
I think rewiring the architecture for that particular personalization, understanding, going product and persona backwards, you'll nail it. It's a good one. I really wish Adarsh was here, but anyway.
We did speak with Adarsh like over the VCs and took some insights from him as well.
Okay. This is good. Good shift from what I spoke to you 2 hours back versus now. Good that you are thinking.
Yes, we have a long way to go currently. There were a lot of barriers and constraints that we faced. Like we received a problem statement, first of all, very late, like 5 p.m. And then what happened that we tried to constantly work and a lot of us burned out because of constantly 24 hours working. But now we have learned and we have decided to take one step at a time. And we will be currently reflecting back to our problem statement and doing we'll be reflecting on how we can improve the whole
I
architecture.
understand.
Yeah.
Just focus on building a product-oriented flow, product and persona-oriented. That is skin type and all this stuff, right? And rewrite the architecture and build it for them. I think you'll be doing pretty good.
Okay,
yeah?
Sure.
Okay, awesome. Anything judges want to add? You can stop sharing your screen.
Yeah, sorry guys.
Why didn't you talk, Amruta, yesterday in problem statement fight? You're sitting silent.
I raised my hand. Nobody listened to me.
In problem statement fight and parliament, nobody listens to
Everybody is talking at the same time. I thought I'll be good, like I'll be obedient. I'll raise my hand. Nobody listened.
I thought you were just stuck with identifying your team members like this. Anyway. Okay, guys. Anything to say? Judges.
I
no
think-
comment. Okay.
For like not specifically to you people, like for those people, it's like an overall who have slowed down. Don't panic / don't worry, because at the end, it happens that the teams who are actually moving, you have the story applies here, the rabbit and the tortoise one. So some teams who are actually going very fast end up not finishing the videos in time, and some teams who are like very slow actually complete the presentation, everything in time first to submit. So don't worry about that. And also, like, it feels a lot of people are lacking a bit energy. Keep snacks with you, like loads of snacks, chocolates, chips, whatever you want to eat, and keep eating. Like, yeah, exactly. You want to know how he's energetic. Have you never noticed how much he eats, like while he's also there? See, eat a lot. So that is one thing even I did. If you read my case study ever,
Humble
like
case
in the
study.
bottom.
What about eating also?
Also, yeah, I wrote it in my learning. Keep stuff to eat, especially.
What
if
about
it's a
dating
hack.
also, right?
No, dating. No, it was Bumble, no.
Bumble is not about dating.
It is.
It is okay.
So
I'm talking
yeah.
about your dating experience, dude.
No, that I did not. I did not get that from Bumble. No, it was in-person thing.
Anyway,
Yeah.
I just was like, wanted to trap you and say, yeah, I wrote about that also, and then I wanted
No,
to
no,
just text
I'm
you about
attentive.
it.
Anudeep. I'm not sleepy. See, I'm eating cake. Okay, lots of energy right from. So, yeah.
Yeah.
And apart from that, identify what people are good for in presentations and stuff. Because tomorrow, most probably, you'll be having to make videos and stuff, right? You'll waste a lot of time if you start getting stuck in videos. So, like, prepare yourself. Like, who will be presenting and what parts you'll be presenting. Time box yourself properly for the future stuff, so you don't lose out in the end.
Yeah, time
With
tracking
timings.
thing, you guess.
Yeah.
But the thing is, even if you received late, it's a very good problem statement. So I still feel you could have done much better with Cuckoo FM.
Yes.
Cuckoo FM.
They actually got Cuckoo FM, okay, but they fought and got their problem statement changed. So I went and created a new problem statement then and there.
Why
So
not
that's
Coco
how-
FM?
We didn't have like users.
We were skeptical about
This-
that, like
that's
the
bullshit,
tier
okay?
2.
They have no idea how well Cuckoo FM is.
So
They are
big.
getting a lot of funding. Such very good.
No, we know.
I
about
checked with
funding.
people and then nobody is using. That's
You don't have to worry about who's using. It's
No,
it's
so
an
for,
emerging product.
If you are in an organization, you will not have that liberty. You'll still have to go.
no, for user research, like we have to put some valid points. So we didn't have it. That's why.
We should have the users now in order to conduct that primary research
Yeah.
with
There are
them.
people.
There are a lot of people.
It's like
You just have to
people
look for
cannot
them.
Dude,
afford
all
Audible.
problem statements are the same, right? Like, I mean, there is no difference. Like, you approach it objectively, I'm sure we would have been able to do it. Like,
Still, anyway, next hackathon, people will pick Cuckoo. By that time, I think they might have received next round of funding and they might have been a little bigger. But still, even this is good. Even Nika, this is good. A lot of opportunities and
Pretty interesting problem statement. That's video
Yeah.
streaming. It's something new. I was just guessing it all the while. And if you guys can pull it through, I remember in the first hackathon there was one boy and he put quite a good case study about, I think, Book My Show. So there was one hiring manager from Book My Show. He just commented in the sections of the case study. So
Shavik.
this is something which is very interesting. Like I keep on saying, video streaming in Nika, pulling it well, that's a good job.
well, it does have a lot of potential, right? I mean, in terms
does.
of
Because it's directly related to generating revenue. So we have to we also have to see that how we can help the user at the same time increasing and helping the business revenue, because I feel like this whole feature was made to increase the revenue at the end of the day, rather
not
than
just that. I mean, video, like microblogging in video format is something that blew up with TikTok, right? Like people are going crazy about it and everybody's trying to integrate it.
Yeah,
Nika
and
is
video
actually like late in the
streaming
game.
The
in this.
point which you realized is
trending.
good, which is that's what I'm saying. You should focus on that. This is not a social media app.
Yeah.
You can't
Combined
just force fit social media hooked and put it here. It won't
Yeah.
make sense. The insights, that's why it's on point. This
Yeah.
people would want to use a product, so they would want people similar to them, and they would want to understand more about their those products. They're not here for time pass and they're scrolling and
Yeah.
like random. So random hook
The
don't work.
motivation they come to Instagram is different, and the motivation with which they come to Nika is completely different, and that's why it differs.
Yeah, because if people want to learn about makeup
Anyway.
and how to do makeup, they'll go
So
to Oh, I'm
okay, thank you. You had some privilege of being a last team, so yeah, there's a lot. But yeah, good job. So Pani, why are you not giving any? Yeah, please finish the evaluations, guys. I think Mohan slept off. Huh? Where is Mohan?
Jago Mohan kya hai? Is it there?
Mohan has given it up to us at an extent, and after that he slept off, I guess. I have to ask him to watch the live again and finish the evaluations. So yeah. Awesome. Anyway, so yeah, now if you want, everyone can come on video.
The collective picture of everyone tired,
Yeah.
unless you are having snacks.
Anudeep Mohan did a mentorship slot also. So he was active from 7 o'clock.
It's okay. It's okay. Fine. It's fine. Might have slept off. It's fine. Dude, the black background pretty much good, dude. I mean, now that it's black, the volunteers background is like looking very good. Hey, Sejal, finally, Sejal, wonderful work. Like,
Thank you. Equal credit to Aditya for helping me out.
yeah, all of you just come on video and once just come on video. Yeah. So by the way, so just remember a few pointers. One is make sure you use solution as quickly as possible. Hack the way. Don't go stage by stage, workbook pointer by pointer. Like, don't do it that way. It's a hackathon. You have to hack your way out. Utilize the workbook just as a reference and keep going forward. Okay. So all of you should immediately start wireframing and solutioning. Get to ideas. Don't do wireframes just for the sake of wireframes. Don't do artificial wireframing and stuff. If your wireframing can directly be on screens as well, right? It can be very roughly on paper. It can be anything. But build solutions, build iterations of solutions. You don't know what will really work. You'll have to spend enough time testing with users tomorrow morning. So only after you finish your usability testing, that is when, and then you have to change your UI also. So you'll not have time. So all of you build your UI quickly as possible and establish whom that you want to research, do the usability testing and all that for tomorrow. And as quickly as possible, tomorrow morning, 10 a.m. itself, start interviewing people, right? So that's one thing. The next thing is when you make presentations for tomorrow, before that I have done. So please focus on, there is a misconception that people are thinking that you can't build new features if you are doing an evaluative project. It is wrong. Evaluative project is not just about sitting and doing some patchworks. If you want to build something new, keeping the same flow's goal in the mind, right? The goal is the same. People want, let us say, buy something. Let's say they want to listen to videos, so watch videos. So how is that they can watch videos in a better manner? If it's a totally new flow, totally new way of doing it, please introduce it. As long as that is the better way of doing it for achieving the business metric. So yes, it becomes exploratory in that manner, and that's what we want. That's what we do as designers. Okay. The problem statement is exploratory or evaluative nature only, but it doesn't mean the entire project has to be like, I mean, it is never written that an evaluative problem statement is just doing patchwork. It's not about, fixing bugs or doing some patches. Please clearly know this. Okay. So instead of just focusing on, we have to add others option here, add one such icon, change address icon in the address list. Please stop doing these small things and focus on bigger features which can help the flow. Okay. Yeah, and also worry about interactions also properly. Don't just identify issues for the sake of issues. There are few things built for an existing reason. I mean, it just reminded me, let's say in a search, if you're selecting for an address, it is only meant for you to have the interaction of selecting. The flow is not meant for you to go and edit the address at that point of time. So it will be confusing. So you have to understand existing constraints, existing reasons why some flows are built in that particular manner. So don't just change things just because you have to change it. Okay. So keep these things also in mind. So prioritize, hack your way. So 3 tracks should go right now. 1, people who quickly solution and get ideas and tell other people what to do and stuff. That is 1. Second is people who build UI, get all the components and all that stuff. The third is people who sit and make documentation. These 3 tracks should continuously go. And yeah, I mean, the UI and everyone works together only. But yeah, the main people with the strategy, what to be built and all that stuff, that's the main track. And the UI people supporting them, quickly building whatever UI they're asking them to build. So please, again, I'm telling this point, there should be iterations. You can't just be like, this is one UI and done. There have to be iterations. Your ideas will change. You will keep getting better clarity. So there needs to be iterations. Okay. So yeah, and documentation on the other side, because you have to submit a report as well. You don't have to make a separate report. You don't have to do any of that. Your workbook itself will end up being a report if you just fill it. Okay. So that and your FigJam file together will be like a nice report. About video guidelines, I'll tell you tomorrow before the call starts, so you can make a video. Okay. So awesome. Yeah. Anything from the judges wishing these people for tomorrow or today?
I would just say start building a story for whatever you do when you're explaining tomorrow also.
Story. Yes.
Story
That's the biggest miss these days. Today,
Story is yeah.
Build a story.
Even
explain the story in your video.
So this is going to help you everywhere, even in your interview process. The first thing they ask you is why this transition, why into UI UX, and you have to tell them a story. So imagine this is a start building story.
Yeah.
Just to add on that, if like you are building a story, try to be a little more creative on the video. Anudeep will tell you more about that, but everyone will do a video, how you can add a little more to that. So try to be a little more creative to it, how you're presenting, so that your video stands out and your presentation and documentation is good. But being creative on the video also helps. It sometimes adds to the brownie points. So yeah, may the force and may the scores be with you. All the very best.
But people misunderstand creativity, bro. That's the problem. But yeah.
Yeah, that's the beauty about it. Everyone comes with the uniqueness.
We had background last time, minions.
Like you can modulate your voice while you're presenting. Remember,
don't bring Vidula here. I know what you're talking about. When these guys presented, Vidula was like, she wanted to speed up the presentation. And it was just like chipmunks.
Yeah. I think I remember this.
Yeah, I was confused.
It was the very first hackathon way back in 2020. So yeah, everyone was presenting and it gets very hilarious. It sometimes adds.
Okay, then I don't remember.
I might have shown this or I would have played this. No. You and me were there during the Nitro time, and I actually played this video and showed.
Acha, that's how I know.
Yeah. In 2021, I played this. What happened in 2020?
Yeah, it happened because we had a limit to the length of the video. Then we didn't know how to shorten it, and then we had to like fast forward it the voice. Yeah, that's why it happened.
Yeah.
So, there's a time limit, and you have to like tell a whole story. So there's that constraint there. So
was it your team? Yeah.
Yeah, Vidula was in my team.
No, they both were together.
So no. I remember. Aman was doing this.
Mine was Swiggy ad, which
you made an ad, right?
Which I could not integrate into the video, so I have to ask for your permission. Can I play it after that hackathon?
Oh yeah. That was actually cool.
Do you have that, bro? Do you have that now, Aman?
Not sure. I'm in my work laptop. I'll check.
That was
and
really
try
cool.
to present it.
He actually made an ad.
Yeah.
Really,
that was cool.
So yeah, try to be creative because everyone does the same work. How you can stand out your work.
Yeah.
Sometimes that also
stand out with your UX work. Yeah. But anyway, awesome guys. Great. Okay. See you all. Thank you everyone. All the people who have been watching live as well. Thank you so much for participating and giving us your time. We'll meet you tomorrow again for the final presentation of all the people, all these teams who have been working so hard to finish their projects. Let's see, we'll be seeing their UI and the solutions which they came up with after talking to, after testing with real users. So tomorrow we'll announce the time later. Yeah, see you at that time. Good night, good morning, everyone.